so fucking loud, David. I'm sorry.
Wow. Just bullying him, just straight up out of it.
I didn't have anything else to contribute but that. I'm sorry. David, how'd your life go?
Stream 17 seconds ago, D&D Part 3. Stream offline. God bless.
You just turning off YouTube, you asshole?
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Oh, okay, good, okay.
Come on, who do you think we are, Matthew?
You're some Twitch streaming asshole.
No. No one watches D&D on Twitch except for professionals.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll just be right back. I'm gonna throw these away.
Alright, it's
This
live.
is pretty professional.
I think I can rest and leave it.
Wow. Just bullying him.
Is it still live?
I was able to go look at it. It looks like it's live, yeah. It's probably going to be stuck on the stream because I just opened it, but that'll go away because I closed it again.
Alright, good.
I'll be right back and then we'll start. I'm going to throw away some trash so I have space.
Oh. Alright, so we have part 2, part 3, but they'll never know about part 1 unless they go to Andrew's channel, so that's good.
That's homosexual in origin, Matthew. I hope you realize.
Also, can I just say, I love how whenever I stream now, the default, like, image is the guy with a gun to his head. Like the businessman with a gun.
From Let's Play Homework?
Yeah.
Not.
It's like, that's now like my no image found thing.
That's a pretty good no image found. Alright. Who's actually here? Who have we not gotten yet? We're missing...
We're missing the others. We're missing everyone who's alive, pretty much.
Well, Matthew, you don't get an eraser, maybe. How about that?
Oh, and James left for a second.
That's fine. I need... You can have a colored pencil with no eraser.
Get this, I'll just color this out.
Just...
The entire page pink.
That looks like it's about 7 years old.
Andrew, when I finish the animated series, should I put it on Eugenics, or should I create an entirely new channel for it?
Put it on Eugenics, and then rebrand Eugenics if it's successful. That's what I would do.
Rebrand Eugenics?
Yeah, if it's successful, rebrand Eugenics to your turn. What? How would you do it?
I mean, that is a good idea. This channel, I guess, does need lifeblood.
I'll go get you a pencil from the other room, I guess. Unless you can just live without having an eraser.
Man, this thing's been up for 4 years, the YouTube channel. God. Dang.
Why did James just get up and leave? Hey, look at that. It's James.
E.
Small world, apparently.
Hello?
Okay, so James is here. Chris is here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm here.
David is here.
You know, yeah.
And
you know,
Matthew is in my house, so he's here.
You know, if this YouTube channel ever blows up, it's gonna like whiplash people because they're gonna be like, how the fuck has this thing been up since 2014?
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
They're gonna have to do like a full extensive history, and they're gonna be like, I'm gonna get popular in like 2024, and they're gonna think it's a 1-year thing of my success. But then they're gonna have to branch back to this bullshit where they're gonna find D&D videos and weird mixtapes.
No one's probably gonna bother watching the whole thing anyway.
Yeah, no one.
So you could say your your ultimate shooting plan. No one's gonna find out.
No, Could you imagine the poor sap that looks back through all of this?
All right. So we have Chris, David, James, and Matthew, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's everyone who's in the cave. So that means we're just going to start with the cave. Okay. Now, let's go. Let's go pull up the PDF. Let's look at the map. All right. We're going to open up with the story of Matthew, of Gimli. So,
Gimli.
Gimli awakens, and he's sitting in a somewhat dimly lit, large stone cavern. His memories come flooding back to him, and he remembers that when he encountered Ralph in the cave, and Ralph beat his head in with a pickaxe, he decided.
He tried to attack me.
He decided, you know what, I have to play dead, or else the necromancer will be on to me. So, Gimli feigned death. What is it? Ralph and Calorai were overrun by the other zombies and the skeletons. And now, Gimli is the lone waking man in the back of the cave. But he's in the back of the cave, and next to him, laying on the ground, is also Ralph and Calorai, who are also beginning to stir.
Nice.
Now, all three of you are tied. You're all on half health.
Wait, I'm there?
No, I didn't say.
Oh,
I
okay.
did not say Andre was there. That's an important point.
Okay,
Andre,
good.
You actually noticed that. All three of you kind of simultaneously noticed that you're all three there, but Andre is completely missing. But
So
to be
wait,
honest-
what's happening?
Well, that's a good question. What is happening? You're tied up in the back of a cave somewhere. You're not even really sure if it's the same cave. But you know you're tied up. You know the other two are both there with you, including the person you thought was a zombie.
Okay.
And directly next to you guys is like a large stone slab where there's, it looks like the body of some kind, just some kind of body, human and male, middle-aged roughly, is laying on the table, and it's been cut up, limbs have been split off and opened up, organs have been removed. It looks like it was, undergoing surgery, but it was dead before the surgery began.
What?
So this body has been, someone has been experimenting on this body, and it's been.
I hope it's
laying
not
here.
Andre's body.
Well, it's a human male that's middle-aged. I don't think that describes the pink tiefling.
Yeah.
But I do like the
Piece
fact
of
that
shit.
Ralph doesn't remember who Andre is or what he looks like. That's a nice detail, to be honest. I really want to consider that canon.
That's my grandpa.
You don't know that.
Okay.
So what are the three you want to do?
Well, I want to try to get away from the rope.
What? No, really, what?
What?
Run away from the rope.
I just want to run away from the ropes that are tying me
What?
up.
Yeah, I want to untie myself. How do I do that?
You just have to make a strength roll to break free.
Oh, okay. Is that like a D20?
It's a d20 roll plus your strength, just flat strength.
Okay. Let me. I forgot how to do this. Hold on.
I have faith in you, James. What's your plus?
Oh yeah, let me bring up my character chart.
Good.
Do I still get
Lord,
experience from killing
James.
the zombies or not yet?
None of you are getting any experience for what happened the last time we played.
Wow,
Let's
okay.
let's make that very clear. None of you are getting shit for that.
Well, I see how it is.
You all got your asses kicked in a cave by a bunch of level 1 enemies with 20 health.
It's amazed we're not dead.
Yeah.
My strength is +1, so that'd be an 11.
Okay. 11, you do not break out, but you slightly loosen them. Ever so slightly,
Okay.
you've loosened the rope around you. I'll say Matthew gets to go second. Really, Matthew should have gone first since he was the first to wake up, but who cares? It's not combat.
Alright, I'm gonna... Can I chew through the rope?
It's not tying your mouth. It's tying only your arms and legs are tied, but not any part. Not your hands are kind of technically free. Your hands are down at your waist.
Are they am I tied like this? Just like my...
Yeah.
Okay.
More or less. You're not like fully hog-tied.
Okay.
You have some small amount of free movement available, but not very much. The fuck is playing that?
No, something fell.
I'm gonna.
Matthew, there's only so many things you can do.
I'm gonna roll for perception.
Okay.
Yeah. 17.
Okay. So, here's the things you are able to discern. With your 17, I'm assuming it's like a +2 or 3 because you're a smart lad.
Yeah.
I know you have somewhat good intelligence. Doesn't matter, it won't change that
+2,
much.
+2.
Yeah. Anything above like a 15, I would have given you this. So you're in the same cave. You're in the same cave that you were knocked unconscious in. You can more or less figure from the way the room looks, the air temperature, the light sources, that you're deeper in the cave than you were when you were knocked out. And down at the other end of the room, almost kind of hidden in the shadows, is like a single skeleton that seems to be just kind of lying dormant, like propped up against a wall, like it's resting.
Okay.
It's not animated, it doesn't seem to be moving, but it's just kind of resting there.
Okay.
You don't know if skeletons sleep, to be honest, but you can see that. Oh, and you can
You
tell
gonna yell at
the
it?
you can tell that the body on the table is one of the guards from the town.
Okay. Can I use Unseen Servant to try to grab a blade from the table?
Let me look up the exact description for Unseen Servant, but that's not a bad idea. Let's see. It's alright, don't help. Matthew.
I had dice in my hand.
Oh, I see. Yeah, dice in your hand. Suddenly you can't help me lift up a book. Now, I don't believe you'll be stopped from casting Unseen Servant, which is nice, actually. I don't believe it requires, yeah, it's verbal, somatic, or material, so you can cast that. It has a range of 60 feet, duration of an hour. So, yeah, you can cast that. So you create a little invisible force.
Alright.
It's not really a person or any kind of humanoid shape. It's just a small being that will serve you.
16.
You don't have to roll for it. It just happens.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's a good 16 roll, though. It's going to be very
Yeah.
useful when you need that later and you roll a 2.
So is it like can I have to roll for perception again to see if there's a blade that I can?
No, you can see the table is covered in like blades and saws and bone cutters and stuff like that.
I'll take a
Like pizza cutters.
I'll take a.
Man, they must have been having pizzas.
Like just a
I mean, yeah, all skeletons
small
love pizza.
knife with, like, a bone. Shit, just like a small knife.
Okay. So you just get like a tiny like carving knife essentially. Like
Yeah.
something you'd use to cut up an apple. I'm not even sure. It's big enough to cut ropes. You sent the servant to get something big enough to cut ropes. Not anything that would be useful in combat, unfortunately. I mean, it would probably have the same stats as like a normal dagger. It's no more than 60 feet away from you, so it looks like it should work. So the servant reaches over to the table, it like rummages around, pulls out a little carving knife, like floats back over to you, and it just kind of gestures the knife out and like drops it in the palm of your hand.
I pick up the knife, the carving knife, and start cutting the rope.
Okay. I'll say make a strength roll anyway. I know it's the same thing that James did, but I'll make the DC like significantly lower.
10.
Uh,
This one, so not.
Yeah, you make it. You cut through the ropes on your arm.
Damn.
So, yeah, I know, James. It's very sad. You're very sad that your friend has been released from captivity.
I know, right?
No, that he broke up first.
Oh, you've been outdone.
Trust James. You've been outdone, James.
So Matthew cuts through the rope, and now let's say both you free like your left arm first, but then your right arm just pops out because the ropes are cut. So you are now free. Calorie, do you want to do anything, or do you just kind of want to,
I guess I'm just gonna try to grab either one of my daggers or knife
Oh,
and
you're
just try to.
unarmed. None of you have any of your weapons.
Shit.
You are still wearing your armor, but your weapons are not there.
I said, or can I set calorie free?
Yeah. You can cut both of them open. I won't even make
I
you make a
like-
strength roll now because you're not bound anymore.
I'm not.
I like-
I'm not freeing James.
Oh.
I like how Andrew
How
said
is it-
you all were wearing your armor, and none of you got an idea from that. You're all pathetic.
I didn't hear that.
It was kind of my. I should have specified earlier that you were unarmed. But so you want to cut open the little tiefling man?
Yeah, that's. I free Caloran.
Okay, and you're not freeing James because he beat the shit out of you earlier.
No, I'm not freeing James because I don't trust him.
That's fair.
He's not good at making.
Well, yeah, that's completely fair. You know, just being the shit out of someone who thought I was a zombie.
I mean, it is Calorai's fault.
Just to being stupid enough.
It's entirely Calorai's fault that you were ever attacked, but you're letting him out, not James, because you're like, oh fuck
Well,
this
this is
guy.
perspective that wasn't high enough.
Yeah, the perspective I totally normally do is my character.
I mean, to
Yeah,
be
I know.
honest,
I'm not
it's-
arguing. I'm just saying it's funny that from Gimli's point of view, he's like, well, this asshole beat me up, and it's entirely Calorai's fault. And Calorai's just sitting there like, yeah, that asshole.
Thanks. Alright, well,
So now the two magic men are free.
I'll just keep rolling a strength throw.
okay. What does Calorai do now?
That's a good question. What
yes.
does Calorai do? The whole
I guess I
world is your
just-
oyster.
Well, I guess I'll literally just grab a knife from the table, I guess, and get Ralph free.
All right.
Wow, I'm a loser.
You shout that at Calorai as he cuts him out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
helping teammates is bad.
That's a good point.
Beat me in the head. How upset are you?
Beat him in the head with a freaking war pick too.
Yeah, that's.
Minecraft
Minecraft.
Steve style.
Oh, that's not good. You saw that, right?
Oh no.
So,
Oh, I love that echo.
Yeah, Matthew, I'm rolling a dice in person just because it's easier than typing. Because I want to have the PDF open. I don't want to keep tabbing back. So Matthew
Yeah,
gets to
this
see my rolls
this
in
dice
person.
this dice spot is rigged anyway.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna be complaining because my real world dice just rolled a 20 against you guys. So the
Oh yeah, because it's probably one of those Wade ones. So you're probably gonna get a higher number, and we're not even gonna know it.
That's true.
David's dice. Is David gonna bust up the dice now?
No.
I mean, my dice are still here on my desk. Like, he does not have my Wade dice.
Not as far as you know. So let's go ahead and say, give me the monster manual real quick. Let's go ahead and say that the skeleton on the other side of the room kind of jerks awake as it sees now that all three of the captives are loose. It kind of just rattles its bones angrily, seemingly in a way to call an alert. You think it like kind of rattles its bone, like taps its sword against like a rock, and it makes like a hollow ringing noise throughout the cave. Let's see here. So that one. Now, what else should I send at you guys that's in this room? Because that was a 20 for him perceiving you, so I think you should get a little more than just one skeleton, huh? Hey, I have a good idea. What of the three like dressed up zombies that you guys were fighting? Which one did you not kill?
The big boy.
You killed the
The
big
big
fat
fella.
guy. Okay, so the big fat guy, the big fat ass zombie, comes walking in from the side of the room where the skeleton is, where there's like a small passageway leading out. So that zombie also enters the room. So now
Does he
there's
still hurt?
no. Let's say as far as you can tell, he's in tip top shape. You know, he's feeling pretty good about himself. He killed a couple of intruders. He got him tied up and brought into this room, but now he sees that you're free, so he's probably pissed. To be honest with you. So there's a skeleton in this room and there's a zombie in this room, and they're both engaging on you guys. So
And you said we're only at half health?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Like,
Yeah.
Calorai, do you think we should try to run away?
Did we? Okay, Andrew, did we take a? When we were knocked out, is it the equivalent of taking a short rest, or were we just knocked out?
I'll say you took a short rest. Yeah. You don't know
Alright.
how long you were knocked out for, but it was not 8 hours. It was not a long rest. But at the same
But
time,
it was more than like 30 minutes.
Here's the thing. Yeah, based on the fact that based on the fact that you guys were left tied up in your armor and you were able to awaken and cut yourselves free without having any kinds of like guards notice you until after you were all free, you figured that whoever captured you and tied you up was doing a pretty shit job at it and might not be very experienced with it. So I'll go ahead and say that because they are so terrible at their jobs that you get a short rest because they never really did that much to you while you were knocked out to begin with. So yes, you've all taken a short rest. You all have your armor, but none of you have your weapons still, except for the carving knives that 2 of you have picked up. You do actually, for what it's worth, notice on the topic of your weapons, you see there's 2 like iron chests across the room.
Okay, so the
Near
awake-
it's near the skeleton, unfortunately. The skeleton is standing near these iron chests.
So the skeleton isn't walking towards it. Like, has it noticed us? Or-
Yes, the skeleton rule is 20 to notice you. It knows. The skeleton has noticed you and it's coming at you as well as the zombie.
Alright.
So what we need is an initiative roll from everyone here. And I'm going to roll for the zombie and the skeleton. That's garbage. That hit something. Oh, guacamole. This fat guy does not like you guys. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, that's decent. 15.
Give me a second. Don't read them out right yet. Alright, Matthew, what did you get?
I got a 9.
Plus anything?
Plus, it would be plus 2, so it's 11.
Alright.
Mine 11.
Calor, what did you get?
I roll 15.
Okay. James, Ralph,
I rolled a 12.
plus or minus anything?
Well, which one am I looking at?
Dex.
Dex, yeah.
Dexterity, plus 2.
Okay, so 14?
Yeah.
Fine, I won't change your turn order, but that's still good to know.
Yo, how are we gonna deal with my crossbow ammunition?
The crossbow ammunition is wherever your crossbow is. That was taken off you as well.
Okay.
Oh, if you're asking about how we're going to use it in this campaign, whether or not I'm going to keep track of it,
Like, how much am I gonna get?
you start with like 20, and I'm probably not going to be keeping track of your ammo that heavily.
Alright.
If you launch like 20 in a fight, I'll start keeping track of it, but for the most part, if you launch like 3 in a whole fucking day, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah.
I know it's not realistic, but I don't care. The laws of reality have bent to allow your crossbow to be an infinite firing machine.
Yeah.
Well, that zombie, that fat guy zombie, is still upset that that his precious captives were let loose. So he's rolled a solid 20 to initiate here. And, well, considering Ralph seems like the biggest threat, Ralph seems like the biggest boy of them all. Actually,
Great.
it's combat now, so I'm going to use the dice channel so that you can see the result of the rolls. Seems like it's easier. Let me just do that.
That'd be fairer, too.
Yeah.
Can I still pick up a weapon from the table?
Holy shit. This zombie despises you, James.
My
So wait, does it-
God.
Is that how much damage it's doing, or...
That's the hit. It doesn't do 22 damage to you, Jesus.
He crits you.
No, he doesn't crit.
But wait, so I'm confused. Is he just, like... Is it a definite hit that he'll hit me, or
He
is
just
that
rolled a
his damage?
22. Unless your armor class is higher than 22, I think he hits you. He only did 3 damage. You rolled low as hell for the
Wow,
damage.
What a man.
Now, don't forget, you're starting on half health because you were all beaten and bloodied. And before you complain about being on half health, I really should have put you all on 1 health. But
Yeah.
you all should have been on 0 health. 1 health.
So
would
I
have
only
been
have, like,
generous.
3 health left.
Yeah,
That's
that's more than you should have started with. Again,
Right.
it's all right for now. It is, however, on the plus side, it's Calorai's turn. The zombie was the first to go, but the skeleton seems to be slow on the uptake.
Whose turn is it? It's my turn?
Calorai's.
Right, how... One sec. What is the distance between the zombie and the skeleton?
The zombie and the skeleton. Well, here's the problem. They were close to each other. Let me check the distance of this room. Actually, give me that real quick. Well, because
The thing is, can I hit both of them in a 15-foot cone?
That's a good question, actually. I'll say for these purposes, let me see. The skeleton should be right here, according to my map. So 1, 2, 3. I don't think they are both within a 15-foot cone because the zombie has already run up and initiated, and the skeleton is still at a distance.
All right. One second, I'm
The
just looking
skeleton
at.
is probably about 20 or 25 feet away from you guys. The zombie is right on top of James or Ralph.
Hmm. All right. I'm just gonna cast Eldritch Blast at the zombie.
Sweet.
Very, very
Yeah.
original spell move. I love early levels. And you're doing this at the zombie, right? Is what you said?
Yes.
I just want to make sure because I know the right AC. You have to roll over.
Oh, natural 20.
All right. So roll for damage, I guess, and double it.
Roll 2, d10.
God. Eldritch Blast is such a stupid fucking spell.
4 damage.
Is it 2d10?
It's
Wow.
d10 and then, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
2d10 and you got a 3 and a 1.
Yeah.
Well, never say you're lucky, apparently, because you got a fucking nat 20 and then immediately followed it with, like, 2 of the lowest rolls. So 8 damage is nothing to sneeze at. He's below half health now. That's worth something, right? Actually, wait.
At least.
How much was it? 8 damage?
It was 4.
Well, yeah, but doubled.
No,
Oh, no,
I
the
rolled a
double,
3 and a
yeah,
1.
The double is already 4, yeah. Wow, yeah, this guy's not even close to half health. I take it back. This guy's fine. He's never felt better. Should force... No, force damage won't do bonus to zombies. I'm wondering if it should do bonus to skeletons. They're vulnerable to bludgeoning, and force is similar, but I don't think I'll do it. Unless you need the help, I don't think I'll make the zombie, or the skeleton weak. It is now on to Ralph's turn.
He
Oh.
falls over and smashes me in the face.
Yeah, he just turns around and beats Matthew to death to try to...
No. I know he's not a zombie. Okay. Is there a way out, or is it like concealed?
Right? Our tank?
Well, yeah. My health is low already. Yeah.
Okay, so... Yeah, at least... I mean, we were fighting a boss when you ran away. Okay, behind you, maybe about 20 feet behind you, the cave just curves off into just a passageway. You can't see what's in there. To like far across the room, it's a solid like 40 feet away. You'd be hard pressed to get there without sprinting. Is a small passage that the zombie came from, and then up to your left is like a small winding staircase that goes up the side of this room onto like an overhang, and you can't see what's up there, but there is an overhang up there.
Overhang.
It's like a balcony almost.
No, I don't want to use a balcony. Okay, I'm gonna take the first one, the swindling.
The one that goes behind you?
Yeah. You said that was the first one you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can't quite get there with your 30 feet of movement because you have to run around this table to get there, around this operating table. And also, if you're running unless you're taking an action to disengage, the zombie will get an attack of opportunity on you.
Ah, damn. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack the zombie.
Okay, you're unarmed right now, by the way.
Oh yeah. Would it be an action to
I'll
like
say
grab
it's-
a weapon first?
I'll say it's
or...
an interaction to pick up a weapon because you're more or less right next to the table.
Do you want, like...
Okay.
Do we have no weapons?
Well, what weapon is on the table that I can grab?
There's just an assortment of like cutting and like slicing tools. There's like bone cutters, bone saws. Bone
Okay, I'll just grab a
dicers.
bone saw.
I'm just gonna say they all have dagger stats. They're all just a d6 damage.
Okay, yeah, I'll just grab a weapon from there.
I thought Dyer's D4.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, dagger's d4 because the short sword's a d6, so it's a d4. And I'll say you have to be proficient in a dagger to get your proficiency bonus of this, but I'm pretty sure everyone alive is proficient with a dagger, so that's fine.
Most likely, yeah.
So you have a
What does it
bone
even
saw.
give us? That gives us an extra +2.
Well, it gives you a +2 to the attack roll, yeah. And then it's, I'm going to say probably, well, it's a dagger, so it can be strength or dex for the damage and the thing, whichever one's higher. And I think in Ralph's case, it's the dex, right? Yeah, so your attack bonus of this is going to be a +4, and your damage bonus is going to be a +2.
So a D4 too.
No, your attack bonus is a +4.
Oh, okay.
So you have
So
you have a bone saw, like the great the great wrestler before you.
All right.
There's 2 enemies in the room. You have a weapon.
I choose to attack the zombie.
Okay. Roll to attack the zombie.
That's 12.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay. And what was the
It's a
what was the damage thing
D4
again?
It's a D4 +2.
D4 plus 2.
Yeah.
That was the wrong button.
How many buttons are you pressing?
No, I
That's
pressed
the
shift
keyboard.
instead.
Jesus
6.
Christ. James fucking did more damage with a bone saw that didn't crit than the critically hitting Eldritch Blast.
Oh wow, that's saying something.
It was a weak
You're
blast.
garbage. You're garbage, Chris. Shut up, loser. That's why James is your carry. He's better at the game than you are. The entirely skill-based D&D. Well, now the zombie is below half health. Correction from
Oh.
earlier.
All right.
What do you mean, poof?
Well, because I'm probably not going to survive this. I feel like the
know
zombie's
that.
going to hit me again.
You don't know that. To be fair, the zombie rolled like a 22 to hit you the first time. I would not.
You're using like
expect that.
you just gotta believe, and you can do anything.
That's true.
Don't stop
It's
believing.
Matthew's turn. Matthew, you've, by a miracle of God, have gotten the turn to go before a zombie, before the skeleton. I think if this skeleton went before you, I think he'd wipe your party.
I'm gonna try to prison shake the zombie with my carving knife.
Okay. Alright.
No, I'm gonna cast. Isn't Hellish Rebuke?
Hellish Rebuke is a reaction. If you were hit, you can cast it and it like burns them.
Oh, okay.
How the hell do you even have Hellish Rebuke?
Sword burst. Sword burst.
Actually, wait a minute, hang on a minute. Give me one second.
Hellish Rebuke is 2nd level, I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure, let me find out.
Orc pub, so.
Yeah, it might have just been a glitch with Orc Pub, because it does that sometimes.
Nope, actually, Hellish Rebuke is... Yep, never mind, it's 1st level.
Is Hellish Rebuke in the player's handbook, or is that from Xanathar's?
It's from.
It's in Player's Handbook, and it's 1st level evocation, so never mind, I thought it was 2nd.
Yeah, get fucked. About sword burst.
To be fair, he's not entirely wrong, because Orc Pub has a habit of being like, hey, we're just gonna break all your shit and give you the wrong spells. But Hellish Rebuke, so on like, if you get attacked on an enemy's turn, you basically just give him the point, and it just lights him on fire. You just give him the little finger point.
Then I'm
But
going to.
you don't have to set up that reaction or anything on your turn. You can if you'd like, but you don't have to. You can just say, like, if I say, like, oh, the skeleton swipes at you with a sword, you can be like, aha, and just do it.
Yeah, can I just. Yeah.
But
That's
do your action for this turn.
I'm gonna cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, that's exactly how it does not work.
Okay, good. I'll cast like sword burst. Is that just like it buffs my dagger?
Sword Burst, I don't remember if that's in Xanathar's or if that's in here. Actually, I can probably just find it online somewhere faster than I can look it up in a book at this point.
I have it right now. Sword Burst. You create a momentarily circle of special blade that sweep around you. Each creature within range other than you must succeed at dexterity saving throw or take 1d3 force damage.
Yeah, so I'll cast that.
The question is that a 5-foot range around you in a circle? Because that would mean your 2 allies have to dodge it.
The range is 5 feet.
I know, but I'm wondering if that means the range is 5 feet around him or just 5 feet in an area.
Yeah.
The way it's worded is a little... Because it says every creature within range, or each creature within range, rather, but same wording.
Yeah, so...
That makes me think it's like an AoE that'll hit everyone around you within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Which
That's
amount
what
attack?
I'm thinking.
You almost certainly have like Eldritch Blast, don't you?
Yeah, but like,
That's like every warlock has that.
isn't what's his face?
That's the Warlock to win cantrip.
What now?
No, but isn't like Ralph next to the zombie?
Yeah.
Well, Eldritch Blast like hurt Ralph.
No, Eldritch Blast is single target. Eldritch Blast is just a point and click damage spell, basically.
Alright, I'll just use Eldritch Blast then.
Okay. So just roll a d20 to hit. +5? Your spellcaster is almost certainly +5. That hits. Zombies don't have armor. Zombies are basically naked humans, so their AC is incredibly low.
They sometimes have pants on.
So, yeah, I mean, they basically are wearing nothing but pants. This guy's wearing, like, pants and then, like, a frilly jacket. So roll a d10 for damage. The one with
Let's
10
see which
sides,
Andre was here.
close. That's an 8. There we go.
1.
Okay, re-roll that because that hit
Okay,
something.
but yeah, that was pretty cheap. 7. That's better.
In that case, that's actually not cheating. That really did alter the outcome of the roll.
Yeah, like it flipped the dice.
It didn't flip the dice, it just stopped the dice. Don't push your luck, asshole.
Hey, hey.
7 plus anything? Is Eldritch Blast just like a +1? Or...
I don't think Eldritch Blast gets any
I don't
modifiers
think
to
it's any
damage.
pluses. I think it's Magic Missile that gets +1. So it's just 7 damage.
You can take an evocation that allows you to use your charisma to damage, but we don't get
I
that
don't
till
remember
level
asking
2.
you a goddamn thing, loser.
Holy.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
No offense.
Oh,
Yeah,
alright,
sorry.
that's
You're no
fine.
longer allowed to be offended. Minus, I don't want to be rude, but no offense. Okay. It's the skeleton's turn. The zombie charged in and got the shit kicked out of him. The skeleton's like, oh, I should probably wake up and join the fight. Well, in an effort to give Matthew a chance to use one of his spells, the skeleton's going to try to he pulls a short bow and he's going to try to snipe Matthew with a short bow. Which I should... I'll take that roll. It was a 5.
Okay.
I was saying I should use the computer, but I already had finished rolling the dice. Now let me go check Hellish Rebuke real quick, because I
You
don't...
should make like rolls against
I think it's a melee.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's better if... In real life, I should roll the ones for you, yeah, because you can see them.
Hellish Rebuke is range 60 feet, and the creature has to damage you.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he has to actually hit you for you to be able to punish him for hitting him. That would be pretty funny if he just missed, and you're like, how dare you? And just lit him on fire anyway. Alright, so yeah, you don't get to cast Hellish Rebuke, but he misses you on the plus side, so it's not really anything to complain about. It's the zombie's turn. Well, Matthew's the one who did all the damage to the zombie, right? So, the zombie's pissed at Matthew. Ooh, I altered that one. That was an 18, but I altered it, so.
Thank Christ.
7 plus 4.
Plus 4.
7 plus 4 is 11, your AC is 13.
Yeah.
Doesn't hit you. He attempts. He comes at you. He comes at you swinging. He
People's
he
champion.
tries to like bump you with his big fat gut, and he tries to like gut slam you, and it just does nothing. You're like back, fiend, and you like wave your hand. It is Calorai's turn.
Guess what I'm doing?
It wouldn't be Eldritch Blast, would it?
Man, you know me so well.
Shit. What a big move. What a big play.
Well, I'm guessing I'm pretty sure that hits.
Man, I didn't look. Please tell me it's like a fucking nat 20 again. Oh boy. This poor zombie. He's the one who survived, and now he's getting his ass kicked by 3 people.
No, it's not 20, it's a
Getting all
16.
revenge.
It's just everyone sitting in a room bullying him. Yeah.
9!
Now
9
he rolled a
damage.
9 now that he's on like 2 health. Yeah, well, you kill him.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not even gonna ask you to describe how you kill him, because remembering how you do it every single goddamn time you use
Yeah,
Eldritch Blast,
it's just a hole. No, it's just a hole in his chest.
Oh. For the past like 6 times you've killed someone, you just like, I blow their head off with Eldritch Blast. Someone
Eh.
can go through the old streams and watch back and count the numbers for me. I'm pretty sure every single guy you've killed, you blow his head off.
No, I'm
Okay,
pretty
so now
sure
the
it's
zombie's
only-
dead,
Yeah,
right?
I'm actually pretty sure it is. So that's a total of like 2.
I mean, yeah, it's every time you've done it, which is like maybe 2 or 3 times, but still, I like bullying people, so that's how I'm gonna do it. Zombie's dead. Chris has killed a zombie. Everyone, round of applause. It's Ralph's turn.
Awesome.
Man,
Okay.
I get 10
He
HP.
sounds so
Woo.
excited. Chris is like,
No, I'm actually
"Awesome.
excited.
Wow.
Andrew, I have a question. Didn't my I think I have like an ability that can give my health back, but I just never used it.
Second
Can I still
wind.
use that?
Uh,
Second wind.
No, you never did use that, did you?
One sec, I'll be
You were
right
like
back.
planning to use it, and you got knocked out before you could. But yeah, you can use that. It's a bonus action.
Okay, I can't. I'm trying to find it on my. Oh, I see it. I see it
Second
in my.
wind. So you regain one
third.
d10 plus 1. So just roll a d10 plus 1.
Okay.
I'm wondering, does it scale off of? Just roll it for now. No, I guess.
Wait, what was it again? 1d plus 10.
Yeah, 1d10 plus 1.
1d10 plus 1. 11.
Holy shit!
What the hell was that?
That's David's art. I was scrolling into the other channel to look at David's art while we were waiting for the dice. to
Yeah,
come
what
up.
is that? Isn't that like from Billy and Mandy?
No,
Yeah,
that's
it looks
David's
weird.
custom art. Well, I mean, I'm sure it's inspired by Billy and Mandy. David talks about it all the fucking time.
That's very interesting, David.
James, isn't
Okay, so I got
isn't your
11.
total health only 12?
Yeah, so like I
Okay,
had
so
3
you're on
health
full
and then I got 11.
Yeah, so now you're on full health. Great job.
Awesome.
Man, I love
Is that-
I love whenever I try to present a threat and someone in my party is just like, I'm just gonna high roll and just remove all threat whatsoever. And it's like, oh, there it goes. There goes that entire encounter. All right,
Okay,
well,
so since that was a bonus action, does that mean my turn ends?
no, you still have a movement and you still have a normal action.
Okay, so can I want to attack the skeleton then.
Okay, you can close the gap and get within melee range of him.
Alright.
Where is it? That's what I was looking
That
for.
does not I don't know. I rolled a 5.
5 plus like a 4. No, that doesn't hit. You
No,
you
damn.
go up with the bone saw and you swing the bone saw and it just passes between two of his ribs and he like chatters at you. You think he's probably laughing, but you're not entirely sure. You don't speak skeleton.
Speak skeleton.
That is what I said, bitch. You gonna question?
Yeah,
me
I know
again?
that's what you
gonna
said.
question me again?
I wasn't
That's what
doubting.
thought. It's Matthew's turn. If you ever do that again, I'm coming over to your house and killing your dog.
I don't have a dog. Joke's on you.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
So, like, who's around me right now?
Calorai is like right next to you. The zombie's body is next to you, and the skeleton is across the room, engaging in a brutal melee with your good friend Ralph, your favorite person. Just do sword
still
burst
need-
and just hit Calorai for no reason
Eldritch Blast.
on the big zombie.
Yeah,
Alright.
the big skeleton.
Just shoot Ralph from the back. Just go. This is payback, asshole.
Oh, can his charm like burn through my body and hit the skeleton?
Is that a 6 or a 9?
That's a 9 XD though 69. Haha.
Hey, Taco's in.
So it's a 9 plus 5 is your spellcasting modifier. I'm almost certain. Yeah, your spellcasting modifier is like always plus 5 at early levels. So
Say that.
it'll be on like one of these sheets near the top, I think. Yeah, spell attack and then the DC. So that hits him because his armor class is low enough. And I'm not gonna make it do double damage. I'm tempted to, but I'm not gonna make it do double damage. The reasoning is like Eldritch Blast is force damage, which is supposed to be like knocking back and pushing damage kind of thing. And skeletons are weak to bludgeoning, which is a similar concept, but the book does not explicitly say he's vulnerable to
Come
force
on.
damage, so I'm not
I don't
gonna do
wanna
it.
fight the skeleton anymore.
I will then high roll on the damage. Go.
It's a D10.
Yeah, it's a D10 plus nothing. Actually, yeah, it's plus nothing. You really gotta pick the one with 10 sides. That's not the one with 10 sides.
Good, because that was a shit roll.
Well, that one's on the floor across my room.
5.
That's not bad. 5 damage. So the skeleton is.
How many times can I cast that?
I'm pretty sure it's a cantrip. Yeah, you can just
Shit.
just throw it around whenever you want.
I'm gonna use that every time. It's like
You-
Fireball in fucking Dark Souls.
The cantrips in general are usually pretty nice, especially because they can start getting casted at higher levels. And like Eldritch Blast is like meant to be used like 24/7 by warlocks, so they can start getting like upgrades later, where they can like upgrade its range to be like, oh, it's like a fucking 200-foot range. It's like Eldritch Snipe now. Or you can have it I'm not joking.
Yeah, the
really.
evocations for Smite are actually wild.
They can get like 7 different upgrades to Eldritch Blast and turn it into basically like a fucking 8th level spell, but it's still a cantrip, which is hilarious. It essentially becomes a fucking spell that you can cast infinitely with no downsides. Except it still does pretty shit damage usually, but it doesn't matter if it's a fucking sniper rifle. It is... That was Gimbli's turn. Alright, so now it's the skeleton's turn. He's gonna sheath his short bow and pull out the sword, and in a daring move of incredible, super duper amazing originality, he's gonna try to attack James with a sword.
Oh, jeez.
Early levels are just a bunch of idiots in a room using the same move over and over and over until one of them stops moving.
What other move is there?
Oh my!
Oh, of course it
God.
hits. That's
Yeah, that
just
hits pretty
bullshit.
good. You just healed for 11 health, and you're
I
complaining
don't give
about
a
being
shit. He's
hit.
probably gonna take all my health away.
Oh, fucking Christ.
It's a D6 of damage, dude.
He's gonna hurt you, James. He's gonna kill you.
God
Yeah,
forbid the
yeah.
tank take damage. Okay, that's
Oh,
actually
that's-
a pretty fucking good roll. That's half your health. Hey, look, you're
Yeah, of
back where you
course.
started. Look, it's like
Yeah.
it's like that zombie never hit you. You're now back to half health. But on the plus
That's
side,
bullshit.
it's Calorai's turn. It's big man Calorai.
Well, I wonder what I'm doing.
Hellish rebuke.
Just shoot Matthew with a force blast.
Poor, stop
Just turn
abusing
around and kick Matthew
Matthew.
in the balls.
19. I'm guessing 19 against the.
Snap my neck.
Yeah. Just go
I'm
behind.
guessing. I'm
what is
guessing
it?
19 against the
Good.
skeleton
Have you
hit.
missed a single Eldritch Blast this time?
No.
No. All right, roll a d10. You hit him.
He's crazy accurate.
3.
See, so okay, I'm thinking we've pieced together how this works. Matthew is your hard hitter, but he like misses a lot. Calorai's the sniper who doesn't do any fucking damage, and then James is the asshole who's just invincible, but he doesn't do any damage as well.
I do damage.
It was gonna
Yeah.
be like,
Oh, you did damage to Matthew, all right.
No, I'm talking about the zombie. I thought we were talking about the zombie and the skeleton.
Look, I'm not talking about anyone in particular, but the skeleton is now on half health or below half health.
Okay, thank God.
It's not. I'm not really gonna say bloody because he's a skeleton. He doesn't really bleed, you know. It
And there's
is-
cracks over him.
Yeah, he's just losing a couple. He like half his ribs are gone. He's angrily chattering. I should be playing like Undertale music right now, to be honest. It is.
Bone Trussell.
Oh no!
turn.
Please have mercy.
All right, that's it. Now because you said have mercy, I'm gonna do it.
Oh boy.
Bone Trustle trap remix though.
No, please stop. That's
Oh
even
god.
worse.
Oh no.
I won't play. I'm just gonna play it so everyone on the stream has to listen to it.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Time to look at the stream.
You get like 10,000 viewers.
What the hell was that?
I lied to you.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right. Whose turn is it again? It's Calorai's, right? Oh no, it's Ralph's.
Yeah, because the zombie's dead. Alright, I'm gonna try to hit the skeleton again.
All right. A really
Oh.
original and brave move.
We got a comment from
Yeah,
the
like
stream.
I have anything better.
A comment
Okay, I
from the
hit him.
stream. Andrew, you are such a stupid, annoying fuck.
Okay, what was my again? Roll D4 plus 2.
Did you
Alright.
hit? Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I hit.
Oh yeah. That hits.
Did I just hear
it's
spaghetti?
just
I'm not
shot
listening to the
spaghetti.
song anymore.
Put this on.
Me.
I'm
I
not
said
listening,
we're
I'm
listening
sorry.
to the Bone Trestle.
Yes, another 6.
Hey, look, you killed the skeleton, so now it can be turned off.
Oh, okay, thank God. Oh wait, the
Like
How-
just
how
the
tough are
distant
skeletons?
spaghetti in the middle of a fight. All right, get him out of here.
thank God.
Get-
Okay, so now the skeleton is dead.
The skeleton, yeah, describe in which way you kill him with your little bone saw. Oh, yeah, I
I-
forgot you were using a bone saw. You should have been dealing double damage.
No,
It's
it's
just that I
just,
found
I
your one
pretty much
weakness.
like cut his spine apart.
Jesus Christ!
Nice.
In the middle of combat, you just
Yeah, because his
push
ribs
him
are
on the
gone, so I
ground and
just do
draw and
I just do
quarter
a
him.
swift cut and cut his spine off, and now he's like shaking on the ground, having a huge seizure.
Jesus, that's violent. But I respect it. That's how I would have done it.
Yeah, I've been locked up in a cave for God knows how long.
It's been like 15 minutes. Surprise. You
Oh.
guys were only tied up for 15 minutes. That's the big twist.
I thought it was like 4 hours.
No, I'm not. I'm still not telling you how long you were tied up. You're not going to know how long you've been in here until you find out on your own. Okay,
okay,
combat
well,
is over. That
Alright.
means how much XP? 50. How much is from a zombie? This time I'll actually award you with XP because you're not getting yourself killed. I'm gonna say each
Fun.
one of you gets 20. Actually, well, each one of you gets 25 XP. Everyone in the party gets 25 XP.
How much to level 2?
It's 300 to get to level 2. You guys should all be at 175 right now, I believe. Right?
Wait, 175? Where did I get 100 from?
I think because I'm not giving you guys specifically XP. This is just a rule that I follow. I don't know if it's the official rule, but it's what I like to do. If
Because
like, if one half, remember how half of your party was off killing bandits and half of you were in this cave? All of you split and shared the XP from killing those bandits, and all of you are splitting and sharing the XP from killing those first couple zombies. I'm not gonna.
so
I think that's technically
even
how
if they're
it's
not
supposed
with
to go.
us.
What do you mean, James?
So even if the Tard party wasn't with us, they're still getting the experience points from the enemies,
Yes.
even though they're not there.
Yes, because
that's
otherwise
such bullshit.
it's okay. Here's the thing. I agree. It is bullshit. That is kind of stupid. But the alternative is that you could have half your party leveling up and be massively ahead of the other part of your party, depending on where they are and what they're doing. Because another thing about D&D is that this is why I usually don't even like to do XP based leveling, is because you only get XP from combat. So if let's say I'm playing like a bard or something, or like I'm playing like a more charisma focused character who's not as good in combat, but I want to be like schmozzing up the town talking to people, right? If I spend all my time in the town while you guys are off slaying monsters and I'm not sharing the XP from you, I'll get fucking nothing. And I'll be like level 2 while you guys are like level 9.
No,
That's a very
that
rare
makes sense.
scenario, and that will pretty much never actually happen. That's a vast exaggeration. But I'm still going to use a hyperbole to support my point because no one else will prove me wrong.
Okay, so we all have 175 total, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we could, in theory, cut back to the what's it called group, to the Tard Patrol, but I don't think they're all here still. We got Taco,
Well-
we got
Yeah.
Kayla, but we don't have
We have
Big Celeste.
Yeah, Andre's gone.
we can continue being the trio of trash.
Yeah, we could
I
just
mean,
focus on the trio if they're
Well,
not
the problem
gonna.
is the whole time last time we played was just the trio running around. I mean,
Yeah, didn't the trio kind of die too?
We could pan to my corpse.
don't worry,
Yeah.
your corpse has a purpose here. Let's continue with the terrible trio.
Okay.
Well, I guess it's
No,
the
it's not it's
the-
not the terrible trio without
the
Andre.
quivering.
Yeah, we need
quadrant.
Andre.
It's the trio of trash.
Well, there's 4 of you now, so
Trio
it's the,
trailer
it's
trash.
something quad.
4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah, the
The
4
four
horsemen.
fags.
Yeah, the 4 fags. That's better. All right, so the 4 fags.
Fags of the apocalypse.
Okay.
All right. Well, for right now, you're still the terrible trio because you're missing one. All right. Well, you can do what you like now. You're open.
Okay,
you're out of
well,
combat,
the
you
first
have this
thing-
whole cave to explore.
The first thing I want to do is to walk up to Matt, put my hand on his shoulder, and say I'm sorry for not knowing better, and hope that he accepts my apology. I offer him a ration.
You have to suck my dick to pay up for this one, Ralph.
I punch off my dick.
Oh.
Roll a d20. Let's see. Ooh, Matthew underhands his own dick.
Did you literally roll in that one?
He rolled a nat
So much
one.
for an apology.
Hey, look, it's nice that you get the nat one out of the way, punching yourself in the dick. You take, how much health do you have? How much is half?
5.
Okay, I'll only make you take 2.
What the fuck?
You're getting
That's
Dude,
a
it
good
went-
rule
You
from
know,
Matt.
1, because you're complaining
It went-
so much.
It went
No,
into
but
his
it's a bone
stomach.
shot.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, well, okay, I just back away from Matt, turn to Calorie and ask.
I refuse to let you roll a nat 1 and not get punished in some way for it.
I asked
Otherwise,
Calorie, you know, what do you
walk
want to do
around-
next?
I should have made you roll a d4 plus your strength. That would have been real. You punch yourself. You never unequipped the carving knife. You just castrated yourself. Whoops.
Oh, you can knock that off.
Puke on my dick.
Oh yeah, no. Castration
no.
in your own hand.
Knock
go,
that
wow,
off your
fiend.
D&D bucket list.
All right. Well, that went beautifully. So what's Calorie gonna do?
He's gonna, go over to the chest.
Okay. So there's 2 like iron chests over where the skeleton was guarding.
Are they locked?
Oh, I have a question. Calorie. What if one of
What?
those chests are like from Dark Souls and they're actually traps? They like make a huge monster and try to attack you.
James?
Look at James
Yeah,
being
you
the
probably
smart
should leave him
lad.
alone.
Yeah, don't touch him.
You say as I kick open both the chests.
They're
Oh
both
boy,
empty.
I stand 10 feet back.
He tips his fedora while he does it.
They're both empty.
Yeah. Thank God. Okay, I was wrong.
Break him.
And to be fair, that is not something. Most of what is happening right now, I'm making up on the fly. That is not made up on the fly. That's part of the book or part of this campaign. Like in the PDF, it's like there's 2 iron chests in this room. They're empty. There's no other details. They're not trapped. They're not locked. It's just 2 empty iron chests that are just there to fuck with you guys.
Do you think
Oh,
there's,
okay.
So whose turn is it now?
Well, it's all of your turns. It's not combat, so.
Alright, is there like a piercing, kind of like dagger situation on the desk?
What do you mean?
Like a kind of like a pick, like a like you know how there's like a I don't know, just like a pick, just like a straight.
You're saying is there like a point on the knife that you can use for stabbing instead of slashing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knives
no,
are
like-
piercing damage, aren't they not?
Well, yeah, no, they are. But
Well, to be fair, this is a carving knife, so it could have been like having no point. But I'll say it as a point because I want to see what your plan here is. I really want to see where this goes.
No, I'm just asking just to know.
Just out of curiosity, I'm not planning to gut
No.
James into sleep,
I
but
want to roll. So both of them are empty.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna roll for initiative just to see, or not initiative.
initiative, you gotta attack the
Perception,
chest.
See what the hell else is like. Just another like glance around the room.
You already rolled a 17 earlier. I mean, unless you get like a
Wait.
20, you're probably not
Actually,
gonna find
no,
anything
okay,
more.
I'll walk over to the table and try to like find some identification for the fucking man.
I'm
you
confused.
you
What's
already
going on?
know that he's a guard. But to be fair, that is all you know. You don't know his name unless you want to try to find an ID tag on him.
Yeah, can I try to find like, an ID tag?
Sure.
10. Can I roll
You,
a
there's no, you don't get to reroll that because that did hit something, but it did not alter the outcome. There's nothing on his body. You'd have gotten the same result if you had gotten anything but a 20. If you got a 20, I would have made a name up for him. Anything else would have been he doesn't have any identification because he's a guard from the Middle Ages.
And who cares about them?
Oh
are there
man.
any other entrances in this
Yes,
room?
there's 3. Well, there's kind of 3. You don't really know where that staircase goes. There's one leading out each side of the room, one over by where you guys started, and one over where the skeleton was guarding, and then there's that staircase in the center of the room that leads up the wall somewhere else. You don't know where it goes because you can't see where the staircase eventually leads.
I like round the group up, or like I like say, hey everybody, probably go up those stairs.
That is what someone with 16 charisma sounds like.
Whoa,
Okay, so-
we should totally go up the stairs.
The balcony?
Who the
No.
hell was that? Who just said that?
What? No, James
The
is right.
balcony?
There is a balcony up there.
Okay, yeah.
It leads up to like a
Okay.
landing.
I didn't recognize it as James. So I was like, who the fuck
Yeah,
is that?
probably find a way out.
Yeah.
All right. Let me see. Let me read the description. Is there an official description in this book? I don't believe so. So they lead up like the north wall, and there's like a small ledge that overlooks the rest of the room, but there's also a small like lever, and there's like a peephole. That's what you see.
Can I like roll to see if there's any traps in the room?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. 6. Plus
No, that's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay.
And I'll say it's just plus your perception. Actually, I'll say it's a plus investigation because you're looking for something in particular.
Yeah, it's plus 1, so it's like a 10.
So it's a 10. There's no traps in here as far as you can tell.
Alright, can I look through the people?
Yep. So you look through the peephole. You don't have to roll for perception. You're just looking at something that's there in front of you. So the peephole is like a small, winding little like carved hole that you can look all the way down into, and way down at the bottom, you see that same room that you guys were in earlier when you fought those zombies and you first attacked Matthew, or when James first attacked Matthew.
Okay.
And in that room right now, there are another 2 zombies. Just sitting in there, like, kind of shuffling about aimlessly.
I'm gonna pull the lever.
Okay, so you pull the lever. And let me read the description. Does it have a description? Doesn't look like it does.
Make up one.
Well, there's a
It's a
description of
room?
what happens if the necromancer pulls this lever, but I guess Matthew doesn't have to do that. So, you pull the lever, and like a chute in the room like opens up, and a bunch of boulders and rocks tumble out and just smash the 2 zombies. They land right on their heads and just crush them, and just smash them to bits.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah. I guess everyone gets like another 25 XP from that. I'll be nice. Matthew's
Oh,
just
nice.
gotten you another 25 XP from pulling a lever.
Hey, we're at
It is
200.
noticeably loud when that happens, though. Like there's like
Okay.
a tumbling noise of all these rocks coming from like a hidden compartment and tumbling down and landing on top of these zombies and crushing them.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask my group this. Do you want to keep exploring this cave or do you want to leave?
I want to keep exploring.
How about we keep exploring?
Alright, I'm just wondering, that's all.
Considering my body's still in the cave, dude.
Yeah, should we try to rescue Andre? Maybe.
Like, well,
I was
we've done what we
wondering,
need
do you
to
think we should try to see if Andre's okay? Because now maybe those skeletons are gone.
I mean, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, okay, let's go check out that room with all the bodies in it.
I mean,
If we can find it.
Oh yeah, it's basically just down that corridor where we first attacked those zombies. It's basically that same room we passed out in.
can I go ahead? Can I head over to David?
Hmm?
Can I head over to David?
You know where David is.
So,
Okay, we'll just walk over to where David is, what room he's in.
You don't know where David is.
I don't understand. What do you
We
mean?
aren't in the same room as where we passed out in.
No, you guys are in a different room. The room through the peephole was the room you guys were knocked out in.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, so I'm saying let's go through that room so we can get to David.
Okay, so you go down the stairs. You're back in this first room that has all the bodies that were being like cut up in it, right? There's the empty iron
Right.
chests. There's two ways out of this room. There's one that is more or less in the direction that you think will lead back to the room you were knocked out in, and one that you don't know where it leads. It's off on the other end of the cave.
Can I roll for perception?
Yeah, roll for perception actually.
11 plus
Plus 1,
12.
12. You don't notice or hear or see anything.
So here, I'm gonna
Ears
try
are
to roll
still
for
ringing
perception
from
as
the
well.
rocks, tumbling around and crashing all over the place. See James's big roll.
Nope, it's a 5.
Nothing.
You want to try to roll, Calray?
Sure, why not? Perception, right?
Yes.
Perception. Yep, straight to 20. 8.
God
No.
bless. None of you hear or see or notice anything different than when you were down there originally. So
Okay.
you're back in the same.
Well, I guess we'll go through that room we thought was it. I mean, I will.
There's a passage to the south, and actually I should clarify. It's not the south; it's just the map is weird. Okay, that stairway, right, that leads up. That's on the north end of the cave. Imagine this cave is like a rectangle, right? That was the north end. The east and the west, so opposite ends of the cave, on completely opposite directions, are both passageways that lead out. You're about 90% sure that the direction, the tunnel that leads to the east is what leads you into that room where the boulders were. It's in that same direction. It can't really lead you anywhere else. So where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
Should we go to the room where Andre bit the dust, or?
I
Yeah.
don't know where that is, though.
Yeah, you don't know your way to get back to the room where Andre was
Oh.
with the skeletons.
Well, what about the door with the peephole? Could we walk through there?
There was no door up there. There was just the peephole.
I thought we went through where like a place. I'm whatever.
No, we're just okay. So
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought we were in the.
Here,
We
give me a
went
second.
through where the peephole was. That room.
can we
Yeah.
just, like, keep going straight because there's another exit to this room.
Give me 1 second. I've got to do something now because you guys are confused too much.
Why don't you just snip it?
That's not a bad idea, but
This is some high-level graphic design over here. I don't even know how we managed to do it in this amount of time.
I know it's incredible.
It's astonishing. It's like,
God
it's
damn
like-
Whatever.
It's like plankton.
How do you know it's not?
It's true. I got fucked up. So it's like, It's like a creepypasta Plankton, doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so what are we
Fucking
waiting on?
idiots.jpg. I'm giving you guys a map because you can't seem to comprehend what a rectangle is.
No, we're all retarded.
Idiots.
Okay.
Apparently.
Fucking idiots.jpg, right?
Alright.
Yeah.
That big ass
Yeah.
rectangle is the room you're in. That little plankton looking thing on the right are the stairs that lead up, and then there's that tunnel that's like a peephole that leads down to that circular room where you guys got knocked out by the performer zombies, right?
Okay.
The bottom is the one that you're pretty sure leads to that circular room. The top, you have no idea where it goes.
So the one where the ladder is, we can't go through there, or can we? I'm
I'm gonna have a
confused
fucking
because
stroke.
I asked there, but you said it's just a peephole, nothing else.
Yes, it's a peephole. What is more What is confusing you about the fact
Is
that
there a
it's
door?
No,
There
There's
leads to
nothing
that-
else
there's
than
not a door.
peephole.
No one has ever told you anything that would indicate that there's a door up there.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
It's
okay.
a staircase that leads up to a small balcony that has a peephole.
Okay, I
No one
understand.
has
I get it. You
ever
don't need to
said
explain yourself.
anything different to you at any point in time.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm retarded, so
Yes.
yeah, whatever. Okay,
How about we
Gimbly,
go to the
Calorai, do you
top?
think we should go to the bottom or to
Let's
the
go
top?
through the top.
Top? Okay, what do you think? Where are you going, Calorai?
I'm going to the top.
Alright, I'll go with the top with you guys then.
All right. Grab this. Do I have a description? So you guys go into that top tunnel, and it's like a pretty wide, straight tunnel that leads down. You can see there's like a lit room way down the other end. But coming down the passageway towards you is like a disgruntled-looking, older man. And he's walking and walking and walking, and he sees you guys around the corner, and you see his eyes kind of widen, and he just turns and sprints back to the room at full speed. He's just booking it, running back to that room.
Goddamn.
He gets in the room and closes the door behind him.
Well, we caught him with his pants down.
You all three appear to be having a stroke, so he continues to just do things while you're waiting here for something to happen. I'm not sure what.
I
You're all three
don't
just
either.
standing there staring at him as this happens, like deer in headlights.
Okay.
The door,
well,
you
said
hear a
locked
click.
yourself in a
You
room,
hear
right?
the door click as he locks it.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to the door and knock on it and say, hello, are you there?
There's no response.
James, who do you think is gonna answer the door?
The guy who just ran in there?
Yeah.
Dude, use your brain, please.
He just walked up and was just like, "Hi, neighbor. You have any toilet paper? I need some."
Oh. Alright, so Calorai, do you have any magic that can blast the door open?
I have this burning hands.
Huh, you wanna try to use that?
I do not know if it lights things on fire. One sec.
Maybe guess.
I'm pretty sure it does. Pretty sure it can like
Burning hand.
Or you can just we Eldritch blast the door?
probably. I mean, you don't even have to roll a
Okay.
hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
it's
the old
just,
man's
no, you don't have to
responsible
roll a
for
hit for
zombies.
burning hands.
No, I'm saying for Eldritch Blast, you don't have to roll a
Oh,
hit.
for Eldritch
It's
Blast.
just force damage. You can just blow a door open. Fucking
Yeah, blow
James
the
could
door
just
open.
punch it. He's a fighter. There's a lot
No,
of
'cause I
different ways
thought
to get
that-
doors
well,
open.
What is the strength of this door? Is it just
You don't
made
know.
of wood
It's
or
just a
something?
door. It's a wooden door.
Okay, I'll attempt to attack the door then.
Are you attacking it, or are you trying to like knock it
Use your
open?
weapon.
I'm trying to knock it
stabbing
open.
it with
yeah.
your bone cutter.
I don't
Okay,
know. I'll
how
try
is
to
it
lock.
still
I'll try to
alive?
break the lock on it.
Okay,
With
so
my
it's
bone
gonna.
cutter.
All right. I'm not even sure what the fuck you roll here. I don't know how you would attempt to break a lock open with a bone cutter, but just roll a straight
No, because like
D20.
you like stick. I see this in a video game. You like stick the knife into the hole. You try to break it.
Oh, it's the Skyrim lock. Yeah, go ahead, try it. I'm gonna just
Okay.
roll. Roll a sleight of hand, because that's what you're supposed to use for lock picking.
Is it D20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally, like everything in this fucking game is a D20. What's your
13.
sleight of hand? Your sleight of hand is +2. Your sleight of hand's actually decent. 15.
Where do I find my sleight of hand?
By some miracle, you actually unlock a door with a fucking bone cutter.
Oh,
It's like a
awesome.
bone
Okay.
saw, basically.
All right.
And
But
somehow
is
you managed
truly
to...
bone
I
is
stand
bone
with
saw
a
ready?
fist on punished.
Yeah, I mean,
Like-
Matthew has like a fucking aneurysm because someone just unlocked a door using a bone saw.
I didn't actually expect it would work.
No, no one did, I don't think. So, I need to go read the description for this room now. So,
Better not be some bullshit.
What?
what did he say?
He said this better not be some bullshit. I was like, what?
James, you're the most perplexing human being on this planet.
I don't know if I should take that as a compliment or an insult.
It's an insult.
Oh,
Alright,
okay.
so,
If this necromancer doesn't
This-
offer tomato juice, I'm gonna be upset.
if this next man
Tomato juice.
if he doesn't offer us JPEGs of oranges, that's a joke that only James will know. That's the best part. And James,
yeah, the
James
oranges
understands
thing.
very intimately.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. I don't
Yeah, you
want
weren't
to
there.
think about it.
You weren't there that day, James. We'll keep it between you and me to be professional.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
That
this
fucking syrup.
James.
Unless
James,
Matt tries to interrogate me.
Oh shit! Out of character. So you like the door like swings open. The three of you are just kind of blown away that the bone saw was able to hack through a lock and get you into a room. And it's a large, high-ceilinged, like oval-shaped kind of cavern. There's the first thing you notice, quicker than anything else because of how shockingly disgusting and creepy looking it is a pedestal that is fashioned out of severed human arms,
Oh,
severed at
God.
about the elbow, and they're all like tied and roped and like stuck together to form like a pedestal shape. They're all like cradling each other to reach up until the very top. They all come together to hold up a glowing like crystal ball. And there's a large like sigil of like an eye in that crystal ball.
Oh.
Um, can I,
No, you first.
Yeah, can I roll to see what else is inside the room? Like if like there's any. Do I know where the necromancer went?
You don't see the necromancer in here. You can roll for perception and try to look. Just see what you see in the room.
Is it dark?
Plus what? Oh, it's not dark. No, this one was actually well lit. There's like torches.
13.
Okay.
13. You don't see anything. Nothing stands out to you.
Alright, well I walk over to the crystal eye.
You're walking up to the crystal ball.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go look at what this spell's description is real quick. Oh, the one thing you also do notice, I'll say you don't see the necromancer or anything, but you do notice that the eye in the crystal ball is the same eye that's on all the tapestries around the room. The eye in the crystal ball seems like almost fade and pulse in and out, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly what it is, but with your magic eyes, you're able to kind of discern that it's the same symbol. There's some significance to it, you believe, at least.
Would that be Arcana 2?
Something else is happening right now, so give me a second.
Alright.
5. Holy shit, you saw those rolls, right? You know I'm not bullshitting you. So that was 4, 4, and 3. So that was 2 of the highest rolls, and then 1 of the second highest roll.
I'm dead.
Each one of those is +1 because it's magic missiles. That's 5, 10, 14 damage. To be fair, right? You might be dead as shit, but that would have killed anybody. So it's not. So as
It
Matthew,
had to be one of us. I thought it was me, Ralph, but he was taking too long. So I was
so Matthew tries to approach the crystal ball, and as he does, the necromancer, like a fucking Scooby-Doo cartoon, leaps out from behind one of the tapestries where he was hiding, and brandishes a small wand, and he goes,
Oh my
magic
God.
missiles, and he shoots a bunch of magic missiles at Matthew, and just drops him, just lays him the fuck out. Matthew's just blown away by these 14 damage of magic missiles.
Oh, shit.
And, well, now all of you, I guess the 2 of you that are left roll for initiative.
Well, shit.
Oh, that's not good. I don't want to. I don't know, man. Fucking wizard now.
What do you mean now? Oh, Christ. Okay, I think I'm gonna nerf this guy.
Wizards
Without reading
are.
anything else, Matthew, do you see that right there? I think I'm going to
Alright,
lower that
don't
one
worry,
a little
I'm coming
bit.
saving you.
Outta here with that.
David, do you remember that time that like you and me were fighting that elf sorceress?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks to that. I just want you to know.
Yeah, but the thing is, we.
Oh, James, did you just roll that too? Is that your initiative roll?
That is my initiative roll.
That's
Yes.
That's real
Oh.
nice. All right, let me roll for him at least. I'll be nice.
It was fun playing tonight, guys.
Oh boy.
Ouch.
Is he ahead of both of you? He is ahead of both of you.
Wait, so there's only one enemy or two?
No, it's just him.
Oh.
It's just him versus you guys. It's a 2-on-1. It should be easy.
Yeah, right. How much health does this necromancer have?
I can't tell you how
Probably
much
not
health he
enough.
has, but I can tell you it's far too much for you to deal with, so I'm going to be lowering it so he doesn't just mop the floor with you two.
Well,
okay.
wizards usually have low.
They usually do have low health, however, this one I think is about like a level 3 or 4.
Ah, shit. I don't know if I want to do this, Calorai. What do you think?
He's challenging. Okay, for comparison, he's challenge rating 2. The zombies and skeletons
Oh,
are challenge
shit.
rating 1/4. So this guy is what, 8 times as strong?
This is the boss.
Yeah,
Oh, he's a
worry.
boss? And
I'll reduce it. I'll reduce his strength. I'll be nice.
Or you could just let them die and we can come in and save them.
Well, the problem is we're still missing Ashton.
Isn't he? He's online, isn't he? I thought I saw him.
Yeah, I saw him online.
He was here earlier,
marked
but he's just not fucking showing up.
Yeah, it's his phone. It's not like.
Hang on a minute. I'll message him one last time. Because if he can get on right now, then that'll change a lot, actually. Because I'm hesitant to go back to the Tard Patrol because we're missing a person from it. But if he can get on...
Let me call him. Let me call Ashton. Really seems great.
There. That should get his attention. Matthew, just go walk over to his house.
No, yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna go run to his house.
where are you going?
don't get raped on the way there.
Drink.
Oh, alright, sure. Or
Jesus Christ. Yeah, boss.
James, what's the worst that could possibly happen?
I get knocked out again and I have to wait for the Tar Patrol to come save us.
Yeah, that's a fair point. He did just fucking...
Whoa.
Yeah,
Hey.
I mean, a level 3 enemy, even though the two of us are level 1, that's just...
Well, you weren't
I don't
supposed to
think
get to him this quick. I thought you guys would not immediately beeline to the boss chamber.
I didn't know that. We didn't know there was a boss chamber there.
That's fair. I thought you would. I thought your first reaction, however, would be go to the room that you cleared of zombies, and that was back. in
Yeah,
the
I thought so
direction.
too, but they wanted to go up top, so
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
know
not-
if
I'm
Cal.
not arguing. It's all your choice.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna try to run away.
Just say sorry, Matthew. We're leaving you in here again.
No, Calorai, are you gonna try to fight this boss, or are you gonna try to evade?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Say sorry, wrong room.
Yeah,
Sorry, wrong
I
room.
mean, I
And I
underestimated you.
start dragging the body out.
I thought this was just some homeless guy hanging out in a cave.
That's more or less what he is. He's just stronger than you. Oh
He's
shit.
he's the king hobo.
Okay, yeah. Fun fact. I didn't even realize. I didn't read it. So what level do you guys think he is?
3 or
Three?
4?
Yeah, he's
3 or
sixth.
4?
He's
Oh,
a
that's
sixth-level
ridiculous.
spellcaster.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, there's no chance we could fight that Calorai.
You don't know that. He only has 3 third-level spell slots.
So 3 fireballs. Okay.
Potentially.
more
Look, I'm
people
not telling
die.
you what spells he knows. He doesn't have to know Fireball.
If you're telling me a wizard does not have fireball,
He's a necromancer. Not all
okay,
wizards.
so
I mean, hashtag not
animate
all
dead
wizards.
fireball. Wow. Okay. Vampiric. Alright.
Well, Ashton's online.
Well, he saw my ping, so maybe he's thinking about getting in here.
I called him, but he didn't answer. Like, just on his cell.
Maybe someone else is using this Discord.
Vote on your phones now. Should I let this guy just mop the floor with these two, or should I let them run away like scared children?
I'm gonna run away. What about you, Calorai? Are you gonna evade?
I'm dragging the
yeah.
body of our fellow.
You seem to have forgotten
Well, considering
who
that-
has
considering
turn
that Gimli
priority
tried to-
here.
Considering that Gimli tried to punch me in the dick but failed miserably, yeah, I'm not gonna save
I
him.
mean, they've been trying to run away this whole
To be
campaign.
fair, let's make one thing clear, James. You're not aware that Matthew tried to punch you in the dick. As far as you know, he just started castrating himself out of anger.
Oh, okay. So I didn't know. Okay, then I don't know. I thought he would just maybe went crazy or something.
Alright, well, it's his turn first, so he's gonna open up. Should I open up with a spell, or should I just be nice? You know what? He's cocky now. He took out one of you already, so he's gonna conserve his spell slots. So he's gonna just come at Calorai with just a knife and just try to stab you with a knife, like a good old friend of ours. He's gonna stab you with his knife.
Yes, that was a bone saw.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Damn. Rip.
I believe it's. Oh.
Yeah, that I'm pretty. See, I don't think that hits me with my.
He load rolled on the dagger, so he just stabs you right in the chest for 2 damage.
It hit no vital organs.
Yeah.
It
No,
gave me a little.
he just stabbed you in the heart, nothing else.
Oh.
Now, I don't know what he actually looks like, but just for you, Matthew. I don't know what he actually looks like, but I'm imagining he looks like this.
Yeah.
Because I love this guy.
Wait, what is it?
What does the flaming reveal?
Fucking guy creeped the shit out of me, 'cause I didn't even see him until he like.
He just
screamed
pops
out.
up and he starts screaming at you in the middle of the woods. Yeah. All right. This is what I'm assuming. The book actually describes him as like looking like young and fit and everything, but I like the idea of him looking like this character from Pillars of Eternity. So he looks like this character from Pillars of Eternity.
Nice.
That's him. That's what he looks like.
Oh, I thought he had like gray hair and everything.
No, he's like.
Oh my God.
Actually, just find
Stupid
a game.
stereotypes.
Don't stereotype him, you fucking-
Yeah, asshole. Alright, it's Calorai's turn. How much health do you have left, by the way?
5 hit points, 2
Oh, yeah.
temp.
I was gonna say, because you have temp, so it's not that bad. So you're at 7 health. Thank God one of you had a self-healing thing, at least in some capacity.
Well, I guess I should,
I guess I should be going. Goodbye, Mr. Necromancer Man.
Wrong room to room service, I say as I grab the body and just start dragging it out.
I wake up and I go, what the fuck did you just say?
And then you pass back out, yeah.
Yeah.
So... Alright,
Came out, dude.
give me 1 second, I need to message Ashton again, I need to ping him again.
Fucking Ashton.
Wrong room to room service.
How many seconds?
If we don't have Ashton to come and save your asses, this campaign's gonna end in this fucking room.
Yeah, I don't
I
want
mean,
to
you can
end.
send in the 2-man Tard Patrol, but I feel like it's gonna be underwhelming.
Well,
Yeah.
plus
Yeah, again,
no. Plus the
nobody's-
healer. Plus the healer.
yeah, I guess, but what are we saying happens to Celeste? Does she just have a stroke in the middle of a field?
Of course.
Alright,
Celeste just didn't care and kept oversleeping.
If you guys get your asses killed here, I will switch to the Tard Patrol. Ideally, I really don't want to do it unless Ashton's here, but I'll do it in this case, just because it seems necessary at this point.
No, wait. He's on.
He's on, but he's been on for a couple minutes. I keep pinging
No,
him.
wait. I'm talking to him.
Damn it.
All right.
Is he having one of those moments?
So Chris, you're taking, I'm assuming, like an action to pick up Matthew and start dragging him out? Because you can move and drag him, but you won't be able to, like, dash or disengage.
Shit. I can take a dagger attack. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, you can pick him up and that'll count as like a full action, I think, because he's a regular sized human, so he's not like a tiny little goblin or something.
Hey.
Has
Hi.
Ashton actually arrived? Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Finally,
The
the
man
cavalry
himself,
has arrived. You're gonna need
or the
it.
woman himself. I don't know.
How you been?
All right, so So let's say Calorai has picked up the body and has dragged Matthew out into the hallway, and you can make it a full 30 feet. So you can make it 30 feet back into the hallway, right? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. James, I'll give you one turn, then we're going to switch to the Dart Patrol and see if they can save your
Okay,
asses.
I'm going to try to disengage. What my plan is that I'm going to try to run out of the cave and try to call the Tard Patrol for help.
You're gonna beg them?
Help me, Dart Patrol.
Yeah. I say, you know, I don't know. I'm just going to disengage if I
Run
can.
out there and call for help. Yeah, it'll take you an action to disengage, but then you can still move 30 feet.
Okay.
And all
No, I
that
think
means is-
disengage is sexy.
All right. Let me just for posterity's sake, I'll roll the dice to see whether or not he hits.
I mean, if he's disengaging, he doesn't get.
I know, no, but for
attacks of
you, he has to
opportunity.
attack you. You didn't disengage.
Oh yeah, for me.
Wait, so who goes first, the wizard or me?
No, you're just disengaging and running. He's not getting to attack you. He's attacking Calorai because Calorai didn't take an action to disengage. He used his action to pick up Matthew. Should it just be a +3? Yeah, it's just gonna be a +3. Does a 14 hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Holy shit. They don't 5 damage to you, but that's not enough to kill you, I don't think. You said you were at
Nope.
like 7, right?
I had 7. I'm now at 2.
That's all your temp gone. Alright,
But
well,
who needs that? Am I right?
yeah, who needs health? Alright, well, Calorai gets a big nasty slice across his back as he attempts to flee
He
from
loses
the
his
room.
eyeball.
What the where do you think eyeballs are on the human body, James?
Oh, you said he took a slash. Slash
Along his
where?
back.
Oh, okay.
Alright. The 2.5 of you have fled from the room. Matthew hasn't really fled, he's been forced to flee by dragging. But you've all made it out of the room, and your back's like partially down the passage. Now let's say the whole time this was happening, back in the outside world, the Tard Patrol they cleared that little like valley of zombies that were going to the town, and now they're heading in the direction of Lance Rock. So everyone who's in Tard Patrol, which includes Taco, which includes Kilmay, includes Annette, and the wise leader that is Ashton. You all have arrived at like the base of Lance Rock. It's like pretty early in the morning. Last I remember, right? You guys left.
Yeah,
like,
we
early
took
in
out
the
the 4 zombies.
So it's still,
Yeah.
let's say it's still pretty early in the morning. It's like maybe, let's say it's like maybe like 11 o'clock. It's not quite noon yet. The sun isn't fully up in the sky, but it's still a sunny day. And you see the entrance of Lance Rock in front of you. It's like a large stone pillar, and there's a small like cutout entrance that leads inside. There's a sign in front that says, don't enter. This is the property of the Lord of Lance Rock.
Holy crap. Okay. Sorry, I was getting my sheet.
Alright.
Oh.
Sebastian?
Yeah, he's in.
I'm just sitting here waiting for you guys to do something. You're in front of the rock. You're standing there.
I
looking
think
at
we
it.
should. I think we should wait for somebody to come out of the cave. But I don't think anybody would have been stupid enough to try taking on the boss.
What?
'Cause there's always a
I'm
boss.
gonna roll
in
for
the cave.
perception to see if there's any enemies around.
I
I love how no one in this party does.
No one in this party has any fucking clue what to do. You always make the worst possible choice in every situation. James is like, that's Matthew, beat his head in with a pick. Matthew's like, this room probably has a boss in it, charge into it and run up to the thing in the
I got a
center.
nat 20.
Taco's like, this cave could be full of enemies and has our friends trapped. Let's wait.
Yeah.
Every single one of you is just the worst at your jobs, and you've somehow managed to stumble
And they
away
deserve
victory a
it.
few times.
Andrew, I got a nat 20.
Jesus Christ. Alright, well, your incredible
I'm back.
X-ray vision. You plant your fingers on the sides of your temples, and your eyes glow purple, and you just scan the rock like a machine. And you say, our friends are in there. Hang on, let me just roll real quick. Our friends are in there. You say that you can sense the undead in there with your magic eyes. You know that your friends are trapped in there, and you know that in there are at least 2 more skeletons and about 3 or 4 more zombies. And there's also some very distant and faint life signs way at the other end of the cave from the entrance.
And very faint yelling.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
hear
now-
you can hear very distant screaming and something about a room service.
This is
Now, how
actually
would you
great
know
because I
that?
wasn't here to see any of what happened earlier, so this is actually blind for me.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
boy.
I don't know how Celeste sees. Maybe it's just a gift from the god of this realm. Is just like, look, these assholes are gonna get themselves killed if I don't make someone my champion. I don't know how else you do natural 20 perception rolls, but that's how I do them. I give my players X-ray vision.
I see.
Oh, you rolled a perfect 20? Cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
nat
reason
20.
he got X-ray vision was because he rolled a nat 20. I wouldn't have given him that much otherwise.
Now, why can't you do that all the time, Celeste?
Yeah, idiot.
I've been rolling high for like the entire game. You shut your mouth.
No, you just
Listen
jinxed it.
here. I almost got killed.
That sounds like a
Kind of
fucking
once.
you
I mean-
problem.
I mean, fucking the terrible trio's gotten themselves actually killed like 7 times. It's not even
How are they? How are we the target patrol? That's the question.
No, you guys are the Tard Patrol because that's just a name I've given you arbitrarily. It has no actual meaning. In fact, you guys are pretty effective by comparison to the terrible
There-
trio.
Yeah, we're on patrol for our Tard friends.
Yeah,
that's
that's
why
the
we're
thing,
called
you
the
guys are-
Tard
you guys
Patrol.
are
the
We're
patrol
trying to
fucking-
keep them safe. We're their Tard guard. We're their Tard guard patrol.
I like how it started with only 1 Tard in the party, but somehow we've managed to get all the Tards together and all the non-Tards together completely on accident. Alright, so what are you guys gonna do?
Okay, so
I assume
with that-
Celeste
I'm gonna-
relays this information. You all know
I was
this.
just about to say, yeah, I'm gonna tell them like what I just magically see.
well, we should probably help them.
Yeah,
Probably.
you go ahead
Should
then.
we?
Always the
I
fucking...
I don't know.
Always the strategic one, just like, sounds like they might be in danger. It's like I hear screaming and I see bodies everywhere. There might be trouble.
They might, yeah.
Like
they might
the way
be in
I
trouble.
see it, if we let them die, we won't have to deal with this stupidity again. It might come
That's
handy
a
in the
good
long
point.
run.
As I say, that's actually in character for you. I don't know if you give a shit. I mean, Celeste gives a shit about Andre.
I'm like natural neutral. I don't give any shits.
Yeah, but it's your duty to protect him. You're his Tard guard. Are you gonna lose your job as a Tard guard?
I mean, why would you take that job in the first place?
Well,
I
obviously it has
didn't
to be
really
for some
take that
reason.
job either.
No, I'm saying that's my point. Is the other 2 you don't really have to care, but obviously Celeste does, or else she wouldn't have stuck with Andre this long.
Who's
Celeste, I think it's time for you to lose your job.
Yeah, I mean, at this one, I would fire you if you were guarding my Tard. You've let him wander into a cave and get himself killed.
Hey, the other people seemed like they were to actually keep him safe, but I didn't realize that they were just Tards in disguise. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Celeste. This mistake is your fault, so now we have to help you and see this through all the way. So,
I
why
will
don't you
just
leave?
walk off right now and leave you fucks alone.
I will kidnap your girlfriend.
That's a very real threat. This has happened. I'm pretty sure Annette died at one point, but it was all a dream. So
No, she
Oh
didn't.
yeah, I remember that.
Wait, did she?
Yeah.
I don't remember if
Would
it
you
was Annette or
guys-
if it was Matthew's girlfriend that died in the dream.
No, it was Matthew's girlfriend.
She got
She
Jurassic
went
Park.
fucking crazy.
Jurassic
Just
Park.
smashed her face against a bunch of rocks, then got
Dude,
She
I
rolled a nat
still-
one to hide and smashed
I
her
still-
face into a rock.
I still hate that was a dream. Like we fought a T-Rex
Yeah.
down. Like we
We
shot it
T-Rex
in the
and a
face.
Tyrannosaurus.
Celeste, I want to see
Let's get through this.
Andre
cave.
become someone's bitch.
Yeah, let's
You have to
let's
do it.
progress through this cave and hopefully get through this cave by tonight. Matthew has to leave in like 30 or 45 minutes.
Damn it.
Guys,
Okay, so are we doing this or not?
God
Celeste?
dang about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's go.
yeah.
Let's go in.
Or she dies.
I love how I'm not going to make a move during this entire campaign.
Again,
That's your
Because
own
you're
fault.
trash,
if
David.
someone finds you, I'll integrate you into the story. But so far, no one's gone into where you are right now.
Okay, let's do our best to avoid David.
Okay, do all of us have dark vision?
Yeah.
I don't think a net does, but it's a net.
No, everyone's got a
To be
net,
fair,
but
also as well, this cave is not that dark on the inside. The first couple of rooms
Okay.
are dark. I mean, I guess your characters don't know this, but I don't give a shit about metagaming at this point because I want you to actually progress. The first couple rooms are not that well lit, but deeper in, like the room that like Matthew and the room that Matthew and James and Chris were in, those are rooms that are all lit. They all have torches.
Man, Celeste had some good X-ray vision.
Yeah,
I know, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, let's walk into the cave. We'll go ahead and progress. Yeah.
All right, so there's only really one way to go in. So you go in through the front door. It's not really even a door. It's just an entrance.
Entrance.
Now, I don't think a net... Yeah, no. Okay. Well, this first room, you can see there's some signs of, like, there once was a fight in here. There's, like, a couple of splatters of blood, but the bodies have all been seemingly cleaned up. There's, like, marks on the floor from where, like, human body parts were dragged away to other rooms, all leading out the one... There's only one exit to this room, besides the one you came in through, obviously, that goes off to your left. And there clearly are signs there was a fight in here. There's, like, scorch marks on the wall from where spells missed and slammed into the rock. There's signs of blood from tieflings, humans alike. There's, like, the kind of dried, decayed, foul blood of, like, zombies that were damaged during the fights. But there's no more bodies. I mean, all the actual corpses seem to have been cleaned up. It's only blood and scorch marks and, you know, nicks taken out of the rock left.
So
I'm gonna roll to investigate to see if I can find a blood trail.
Yeah, that'd be great. Actually, see if you can find us where Andre would be. That's my priority.
Okay.
The target guy with the heart of
6.
gold.
No, it's definitely for nefarious reasons.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Anybody
Really?
else want to roll for investigation and get higher than the
Okay.
6?
Didn't you already X-ray the whole damn place, man?
No, I'll go ahead and just be generous, to be honest, because yeah, you got a crit earlier, and also because it's not very hard to find. They didn't like attempt to hide any of these blood trails, so you can see there is multiple blood trails from multiple different bodies that were dragged from different places all around this room, all leading up a slope into another room.
Okay, let's head there. I see blood. Let's
To be
move.
honest, I wasn't even really gonna make you roll, but by the time I was gonna say you don't have to roll for that, you had already done it. So,
Gotcha.
so you guys are gonna go into that room.
Yes.
All right. At long last, Andre, David can return to the game.
All right, cool.
Whoa.
In
He's
this-
still knocked out, right? Let's keep him knocked
Well,
out for a
we
bit.
don't know in what capacity he's returned. All I'm saying
Oh,
is I'm
okay.
happy that you guys have finally found him, because in this room, there's a large, flat slab of rock in the center of the room. It's stained with layers and layers of blood, but right now, on top of it, is an unconscious, beaten and bruised and bloodied Andre. He's like sprawled out. He's buck naked. He's been completely
Nice.
stripped of all his armor. He still has, unfortunately, to all of your great sadness, he is still wearing underwear. So none of you get to
Do I
see
still have the
his
skeleton
now.
on my?
No,
Wait,
the
what about the
skeletons-
pants?
The skeletons were removed. He wasn't granted pants because these creatures hated him so much. But speaking of
Plus, I
creatures,
stole the pants.
yeah, speaking of creatures, he is being lorded over by two skeletons that are standing over his body, kind of as if they're watching him. They don't really seem like they were doing anything, but they were awakened when you guys entered the cave, and they are now initiating on you. They're ready to rumble. So everyone go ahead and roll for initiative, and I'll roll for the two skeletons.
16. And
What's your bonus?
yeah, what is it? Is it supposed to be
A plus
athletic, right?
initiative.
No, plus wow.
Ashton, please
One,
be
17.
kind. All right, let me look at this real quick.
I'm at 17.
All right. I'll open up all this stuff. So Taco had a 17. God
Ooh.
bless Celeste. Actually, because you have that, like, doesn't the ranger thing give you like advantage on initiative rolls or something like that? On your
Maybe.
first, wait, yeah, you have advantage on initiative rolls, and during your first turn combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that have not yet acted.
Second roll again?
Yeah, roll for advantage. So roll one more time. God bless. Well, that's a 6. What, +2 or +3?
+3.
Oh, well,
So 9.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and mark down all the initiatives here. That one goes there. Hey, well, at least one skeleton goes last. Followed by Celeste with a 9. Actually, wait a minute. Taco, or not Taco, Kilmay might go first. So I'm not sure. +2, so that's a 10 actually, so Kilmay goes first. And then last but not least, poor little baby skeleton with a 6 on the bottom of the turn order. Alright, so the first turn goes to Taco.
Well, didn't somebody roll higher than me?
No? Pretty sure you got like, what, a 17?
Yeah, oh.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
The
Oh, wait, what about
skeleton-
the that one chick?
Which one?
Celeste's
She gets
girlfriend.
Oh, I forgot to roll for her. I always forget she's here. You need to stop having all these goddamn NPCs. 11. I think she probably has a minus because her. No, she just has no dex, so it's not plus or minus. So 11. Does it actually change the turn order in any significant way? Actually, yes, it does. Cool. All right, still Taco's turn first.
Okay. How far are they? Just out of curiosity.
You're in the same room as them. You're all within like 10, maybe 15 feet max. Whoever's at the back of the party. All of you are well within melee range, though.
Okay, if that's the case, I'll go ahead and run up to one, and I'll go ahead and attack with my dual-handed warhammer.
Ooh, and it's a bludgeoning weapon, isn't it?
Yep, +3.
Very nice. Wow.
Okay, against skeletons.
Yeah, against skeletons it does double damage, so roll to hit first of all.
Rolls a 1.
Don't say that.
Hey, a 1 would be a 2. Oh wait, for damage it would be a 2. That's not for the hit.
So I rolled a 5, but I get to add what is it? Athletics? No.
No, it's just +5, I believe. Let me check.
5 plus 5?
Yeah. Which is
Okay.
actually not above their armor class, so you don't hit the skeleton. Skelly Man just tanks that warhammer and rattles happily, laughs it off. And you know what? If the same one that rattles off and is all excited that he missed, he's gonna go ahead and take a swipe at you with his short sword. So let's see what he rolls. +4 to hit. That's not a 4, that's a 3. Doesn't matter, it's a 7. It doesn't hit you anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first skeleton has made his move and swiped at Tico.
Taco.
A net. What would a net do in this situation? She probably has a whole bunch of like anti-undead spells, doesn't she? Because she's a cleric. We'll find out.
Yeah, but you're gonna.
Hand, ceremony, command, cure wounds, detect magic, fairy fire, guiding bolt. I think to be honest with you, she's just gonna. Does she have a hammer too? Right? Yeah, she has a mace. She's gonna fucking swing out at one of them with a mace. She's not gonna bother with any spells. Skeletons are weak to bludgeoning. She's gonna beat the ass in with a mace. All right, come on, Annette. Be the NPC that does something good. What is her +3? Not bad. Holy shit. I need to not give Ashton NPCs anymore. This is worse than David's NPCs. If this wasn't the starter campaign, I would not have let you start with a free level 1 cleric to just follow you guys around and do whatever you want. Hey, 4 damage. It's what you prophesized, Ashton. It's what happens when you make a joke about someone rolling a 1. Your NPC does it. So she just charges forward, she brings up her mace, this massive, powerful strike with the mace that does a mighty 2 damage, but the skeleton is so frail and made of bones that it does double damage. So that's nice. It is Kilmay's turn. Don't make me bring the Jeopardy music back.
Kayla.
Hold on, I'm rolling.
What are you doing?
Excuses, excuses.
Oh, what am I doing? Just hold on. Can I just attack one of them?
Well, how are you attacking them? You have different weapons, right?
Actually, I think she might only have like daggers.
I thought she had a bow.
Daggers, and she has like a crossbow, and she has like I think another weapon, like a hammer.
She had a battle axe, but I would say we were removing
Battle
that
axe.
because that's David's doing.
Oh, yeah, can I just use the dagger then?
Yeah. You probably have 2 daggers. I don't think it's marked on the character sheet correctly, but I'm almost certain you have 2 daggers. And you can attack with both of them. Okay, so a 6. Actually, which one are you attacking? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know. The one with
There's one that Taco already attacked and one that has not been attacked by anyone.
Yeah, the one that Taco's already attacked.
Okay, we'll roll for just your other hand, I guess. So just roll another d20 for your second dagger.
Doesn't she get like a plus something?
If she hits, she'll get a sneak attack here because you're attacking the same enemy as her. That's why I was asking.
Ah.
Alright, well,
That prophecy did come true.
So... Taco's,
Do I hit the ground again?
Well, you remember how earlier you kept like grabbing at that guy's like thighs? Well, now you're gonna do that
no,
again.
I was rubbing his face.
Okay, that's a good point. Thank you for clarifying that. You stabbed Taco in the face.
Oh no!
Wouldn't it be more like the knee because it's the hobbit?
No, I don't care. I just want her to. I want her to leap into the air.
No,
and
she
stab Taco
she
in the
just
cheek.
jumps up and just stabs him in the
Well, she was going
fucking
for the
face.
skeleton, to be fair, right? She wasn't trying to hit Taco, but Taco, you take, let's say, 2 damage.
A dagger stabbed into his face, he takes 2
Well,
damage.
she's a big, strong orc, and she's a little halfling. She probably didn't even have enough force to pierce the skin. It's probably like a cut, like a paper cut on his cheek.
Not 5 HP, man.
Oh, shit. Oh, well. You have a cleric in your party. You'll be fine. What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Yeah, plus I have, what is it, Berserk? No.
You have like
Ability.
a blood rage thing, I think, because you're a
Yeah.
barbarian.
Relentless Endurance drops to 1 HP instead of being reduced to 0. That's nice.
Yeah, so then it's like if you're at 5 now and something hits you for like 7 damage, you'll just drop to 1.
Which is great.
It is Celeste's turn, and just because I know you're probably, I say you, we're all new to learning this ranger sheet, the newer ranger. You have advantage on that skeleton that has not yet attacked on this first turn. Only on this first turn, you have advantage on that one on the right that is not attacked.
Oh, I know. That's when I was going to attack.
Alright.
Alright, pull out my bow and I'm gonna shoot at this skeleton that hasn't been attacked yet.
Alright, so you can roll with advantage to hit him. Yeah, I mean, that hits, but roll again just in case you get a crit. Well, you take the 14, which still hits, so there's something to complain about. Hell, that 5 almost hits, honestly. Well, wait, no, you're not level 2 yet, never mind. Still, take the 14, so just go ahead and roll for damage. Come on, Ashton. Come on, Celeste. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's a decent chunk of damage. That's more than Annette did, and she had a weapon that was double damage against the dude. So, at 5, that reduces. Good. All right. So that skeleton that has just been shot by an arrow, it's now his turn, and in a real prankster way, he's gonna try to counter snipe. So he's gonna use his short bow, and he's gonna take a shot at Celeste. Well, that's not a natural 20, but it still hits you. It's only +2, not +3, so there we go. Wow. These guys suck. Alright, you take 3 damage, Celeste.
Alright.
Yeah.
7 HP.
real tough guys you've got here, low rolling as much as they possibly can. It's back to Taco's turn.
Awesome.
Taco the Great and Powerful.
I roll an 18.
That hits.
I roll a 4. So that's double, right?
Yeah, that's with a hammer, right?
8 damage.
Yeah, Warhammer. So that's 8 damage plus 3 to bludgeoning.
Well, you just annihilate that one skeleton then.
Exactly. So, there we go.
So skeleton number 1 has just been wiped off the face of the earth, more or less. And it's now going to go over to our good friend, our broken OP side character, Annette's turn. But rather than attack the skeleton, she's actually going to just heal. She's going to try to heal Taco a little bit, because he's beaten down. She feels bad for him after getting stabbed by a midget. So she heals you for 4 with Cure Wounds.
Sweet.
And it is... that's her action. She's not going to take any kind of like bonus action or anything like that. That's just going to be her full turn. It is going to go to Kilmay. There's one skeleton
Isn't
left
there
in this
only
room.
one left?
Yep, there's one skeleton left in this
I'm
room.
just gonna attack that one with my daggers and hopefully not miss this one.
I believe in you.
Thank you. I rolled twice, right?
Yes.
Okay, only the first roll will get a bonus because that was your main hand weapon. But that's fine because that means the first one hits and the second one does not. So roll 1d4 of damage plus 2. And you don't get a sneak attack on this one because he's not actually being like flanked by an enemy right now. Taco is still standing over the body of the first one. That's not bad still. That means he's dropped, he's below half health. Let me make, just real quick before we go to Celeste's turn, let me make sure there's no rules I'm missing for the sneak attack. I've played a rogue for long enough that I should know, but I don't. Nope, you don't get the sneak attack. Alright, so it's Celeste's turn. Got one skeleton left in this room.
Where's he at?
He's just standing on the other side of the Andre table.
Alright, I'm gonna pull out my short swords, both of them, and like charge at him and slash at him.
Alright, so roll 2d20s. Yummy. God bless. Alright, well, the second one, your offhand weapon hits. So go ahead and roll damage, but do not add any bonuses to it, because that's your offhand that hit him. Dicebot taking its time. It's considering its options. Oh, god damn it. Alright. Skeleton's still alive.
Wait. I want to also, like, after I slash him with this, I want to shoot my wrist crossbow at him since I reloaded it earlier.
Alright. Go ahead and roll to hit with no bonuses. Hey. God, you are the most broken fucking character in existence, you know that?
Yeah.
Like, you make Cherry look weak. You're carrying around a free NPC who's like a pocket healer for you, and you're carrying around a wrist crossbow from a different campaign that I built. Well, I paid a guy to build that you have no business having. But go ahead, roll for damage. What, a d6, right? And you high rolled on a 6. It doesn't even matter. It would have killed him with a 2. So skeleton number 2 is just has his whole skull split in half by a crossbow bolt and dies again.
Perfect. Okay. Well,
combat's over. Andre is laid out on the table, and Celeste offers that she can use. She says she only has one last use of her cure wounds, but she can use it to bring Andre back if you'd like.
I think we should wait on that and see what we can get off of Andre first. It's called negotiation.
What do you mean I'm bared naked?
I mean, he could have something up his ass, to be fair.
No. Kill me, you're up.
Kill me.
Wait, what am I doing?
You said you
Gonna
want
make
him to
him
be your
your
slave,
bitch.
so what do you want to do?
Oh,
Actually, just ask to be free first off. That would be nice.
yeah, I should do that.
Yeah.
So I asked to be free.
Andre,
He's
respond.
like,
Andre's knocked out.
Knocked
yeah, he's
out.
knocked out right
He's
now.
I'm sorry. I walk into the table and smack him up a bit until he wakes up.
He's not unconscious because he like fell asleep. He's unconscious because he's lost a bunch of blood. Slapping him
Oh.
to wake him up.
Yeah, you do that anyway.
You
though.
slap
Can I
my-
do that anyway?
Yeah, you can slap him. I'm not
Can
stopping
you
you. You
shove him off the
misunderstand.
table?
Slap him
You
as much
slap
as you
my-
like.
You slap my cold
Don't
blood.
damage him though.
Break off one of his
Awesome.
other horns. Break off his second
decent-
horn so he has no horns left.
You
I
rolled a
successfully-
16 to slap him?
Give him CPR.
I'm not doing that.
Just
Alright. I'm just gonna like grab some clothes off of the fucking skeletons and just put them on him so
I
he's
mean,
not
the
just
What
fucking
skeletons have,
naked.
like, no, the skeletons do have clothes, but it's like it's like those booty shorts that are like cut at like the mid thigh.
That's
perfect.
better
It's
than that.
amazing.
Yeah, that covers up like
Awesome.
even like an inch more of skin than his underwear already do. I'm
That's
not
better
saying
than
I'm just letting you
nothing.
know so you have that mental image.
I mean,
Okay.
In fact, I encourage the booty shorts for Andre. At this
I
point.
wasn't
Well,
wearing anything.
while he's asleep, let's take advantage of this. I noticed that there is an unusually large bulge, if I recall right. You rolled like a 12, right?
I don't remember if he rolled it. Was that
Like a 10 or a 12.
Was Andre rolling a
He
12
rolled a
for
bit. He rolled big on the
Pretty sure he rolled like a
bulge
10.
scale.
But I don't remember. Was he rolling for his dick or someone else's dick?
Yeah, it was
His.
mine.
His dick.
Okay,
I'm pretty
so
sure
Kilmate.
it was a
let's say it's-
10.
Let's say it's a solid
Kilmate,
10
it's
here.
time for an improv circumcision.
What's going on?
Does that
They're
matter?
circumcising Andre while he's unconscious.
Because if we do it while he's not
This is
unconscious, he's
illegal?
gonna scream. This is the only chance we
Are
have.
we, are
Wait,
we assuming I'm not already?
Hold up, before
Yeah, I
we
was
do
just saying, I
anything,
want to roll to see if he's
Guys,
already
guys,
I want
guys.
to roll to see if he's
Yeah,
circumcised
roll to
already.
see if I'm
No, guys.
already.
before we do anything, we gotta tie him up.
Yeah, that's
He's
fine.
already tied up, isn't he?
No, he's just
not
laying
tied
on the
up, He's
table.
just unconscious.
Yeah, we gotta
I mean,
tie
he's
him
not
up
gonna
before
wake
we,
up.
like,
He's
wake
not
him
gonna
up.
wake up from like intense pain. He is unconscious from intense pain.
Yeah.
More pain's not.
I'm
gonna
saying,
bring him
I'm
back.
saying, tie him up like before Annette heals him, so he
Well,
can't just like
Annette has not been given
and
orders
start
to heal
running
him.
around like a fucking dickhead again.
Yeah, and I'll carry him the whole way.
It's like that scene from the Death Stranding trailer. Where you're carrying the whole dude on your back.
Yeah.
But yeah, just get like. I'm gonna roll to like find a bunch of rope around this like fucking barren room.
Okay.
You probably don't
Kayla, you
rope
have
for
to
that.
roll to circumcise him.
Yeah, that's actually true. I do have rope.
Okay.
I want to take all the rope from my bag and tie up his arms and legs.
All right. Just make a sleight of hand roll.
Sleight of hand roll.
All right, and I'll get to that 12 roll from Kilmay in a second.
Sweet.
What's your sleight of hand? It's probably gonna be at least like a +2, right?
Sleight of hand.
Should be. I have a +1.
+3. So that's
+3.
15. So the ropes are pretty tight. The ropes are pretty good. And that was a D20 roll to circumcise David. That 12.
Yes.
To circumcise Andre.
Yes.
Jesus
Let
Christ.
me hang on before we take into account that roll. Let me see whether or not he is circumcised already.
Can we
And
just
I'll give
circumcise
the
him
D20
again?
roll a +20 because that's how long his donger was. Holy shit, that's a 25. He was not circumcised at all. It was
Sweet.
long and proud.
Okay,
so-
Kilmate.
So a 12 roll to circumcise.
4 to 5 inches is the magic number, so
I'm gonna say
You're
with
up.
a 12, she does a pretty good job. She gets in there, she works the blade around, and
Um,
Fucking disgusting.
you don't
ro-
know
roll
that,
a-
Matthew. This is
roll a
painful.
d6 to see how much you cut off.
Yeah, roll a d6.
Okay.
Jesus
Successful.
fucking
Roll a
Christ.
d6 -1. Just because it wasn't a perfect roll, it was an okay roll. So do d6 -1.
Please be 6, please be 6.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like a botch job. Like half of it's circumcised and the other half isn't.
Okay, so he's now at 8 inches.
He's got a lopsided
works.
dick now.
You act like this matters.
Had to suck a lot of dick to pay
Of
for
course
that
it
one.
matters.
Shut up, David. You're just mad.
I'm not mad. I'm circumcised IRL. I don't.
Yeah, this has made me more accurate to my real life.
I mean, it's not
Kyle.
like they'll just come in and dig me. Oh.
Anyone here who's not circumcised, I'm banning you.
You act like it's this torturous thing, but it's like, okay, good medical procedure, I guess.
Yes. Hopefully it'll calm you down.
In a dark,
Action.
dense
Yeah,
cave.
Most people calm you down.
Okay, now we have some health potions, right?
We have
I don't
two.
remember, to be honest. Yeah.
We have two.
Would the health potions just make it
They
grow
would
back?
regrow the foreskin, but you still can keep the stuff you already have. So that's nice.
We don't need to give him a health potion. We're gonna have Annette heal him.
Alright. You want a net to heal him?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that.
Alright, she'll roll another d8 to heal. Please roll like a fucking 1. Just roll a low roll. Hey, she rolled pretty good.
Oh.
8 health has been restored. Andre is awake. Andre
All
has
right.
returned to this campaign.
Yeah,
Awesome.
finally.
Ba-bum.
Yay.
Don't show too much enthusiasm there.
Roll d20 to bite my tongue. Come on.
You have to put an exclamation point.
To
You just
Oh,
bite your
yeah.
tongue?
20.
I forgot. It's hard, right?
Oh yeah.
So what
Okay,
does that,
that-
do?
To bite my tongue off.
I don't think a 14's gonna do it. It's kind of hard, honestly.
Well,
You
how
keep
much
on-
damage do I do?
Oh, you've damaged it. I'm gonna say like maybe another strong bite like that'll do it, but a 14.
Why
right
are
off
you
the bat's
doing
not gonna
that?
Bite his full tongue off.
Nice, dude.
Alright, can I do it again?
I'll let
Before
the
he
rest of
does
them-
that,
I'll let the
I
rest of them
decide-
take their turn. Yeah, the rest of them can do something before you can. So what do the rest of you want to do now that you see Andre attempting to bite his own
Can we
tongue off?
can we put like a cloth in his mouth so he can't bite his tongue off?
Yeah, you'll have to roll for strength to force his mouth open and get the cloth in there.
I'll
Yeah,
roll
have
for
the,
strength.
have the actual strong guy do
Okay.
it, please.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Do I even have to roll?
Rude.
Yeah, make
Yes.
a strength
Rude.
roll.
You have to make a strength
with
roll.
advantage.
Pry
'cause
his
he's-
jaw open.
Well, no, just make a strength roll. I won't even say with advantage.
So, D20, right?
D20.
Ooh.
Andre's mouth is closed tight, but to be fair, since he's closing his mouth to stop you from opening it, he can't bite his own tongue, or at least it's much harder for him to. He can't really get the teeth to bite while it's closed.
Can I roll to try
Awesome.
pry it open?
Sure. You have like 3 people hunched over Andre, attempting to pry his mouth open. He's like a puppy that's being disobedient.
17.
Alright, Celeste, the tard guy's like, I know how to work him, and she like hits a pressure point on like his cheek or something and forces him to open his mouth. So now his mouth is open.
Alright, now kill me. Just shove some fucking, like a giant ball of cloth in his mouth,
This
please.
is no
Well,
longer a game of
I have a
D&D.
blanket, don't I?
This is like a BDSM porno now. I'd like to
Alright, put your blanket up with your dagger, and then just, like, ball it up and shove it in his mouth. As a, like a
Yes,
ball
that's
gag.
exactly what I do.
What are you shoving in his mouth?
Actually, put a little blanket with her dagger, and then she just ball it up and
I'm
shove
sure
it in
one
ball
of you
gag.
has like a piece of cloth or something in your backpack. I'm not gonna bother. keeping
Yeah, I
track.
have a blanket.
Yeah, so just cut a small piece of that out and work it into his mouth.
Alright.
Do I have to roll for that?
No,
Do I
because his
fail?
mouth has already been opened.
Yeah.
Celeste came with a strong 17 roll. What was that an attempt to do, dude? You just rolled a
To
d20.
smash my head into the floor.
You're on,
You're on a
so
table
you just
upside down. You can't smash
you
the head
pick
on
your
the
head
floor.
up. You pick your head up and try to smash your head on the back of the table, but your horn stops you. You just,
Damn.
You just bonk your horn on the edge of the table.
Is it stuck in there?
No, it just bounces right off. You didn't have because you're so tied up. You couldn't really get some force behind your head.
Damn.
Okay.
I
Well,
just want to die now.
well, if that's the case, let's just.
I'm gonna roll for persuasion for Annette to snap my neck.
All right, roll
You
for
can't
disadvantage.
talk.
No, roll for disadvantage because you can't talk.
Do I have to roll for disadvantage? I have high ass charisma.
Yeah,
Why
you're
did you-
bound and gagged. You can't make words come out. You're gonna basically give her puppy dog eyes.
Alright, yeah, okay. What's my disadvantage?
Just disadvantage. You have to roll twice to take the low number.
Alright.
All right, 12. 17. You take the 12. You're not getting any pluses to charisma because you're not talking to her. But she's with a 12, she's not gonna just murder you because you look like you want it. She's a priest of like healing and light and happiness. She's not gonna just, you know, go with the assisted suicide because the guy is feeling like he wants it right now. She gives you like a consoling pat on the shoulder, and she's like, "That's not the way out. You know, you need to just learn to live with your weaknesses and move on."
All right, I'm gonna roll the piss on their shoulder.
All right.
They were just making moves. What are these guys doing?
Yeah,
He's
David's
tied. He
going home.
can't do
I
anything.
mean, he can try. David, you just piss on your own leg.
Yeah, he has his pants on right now.
So we currently have David tied to a table, mostly naked. He is biting his own tongue. He's being gagged by 3 people, smashing his head against the back and peeing on his own leg.
Well, he can't do anything now, and
And he's
that's what I was
half-circumcised.
going
He's
for.
circumcised halfway.
I wasn't able to do anything for half the game.
That's a good point.
You dick.
You got yourself into this situation, David. Don't complain. You made your choice. You should have known that running into that cave full of skeletons would have led to you getting circumcised and tied to a table.
This is for the best.
This is my favorite
Okay.
game in D&D so far. It's just torture David, apparently. I had no plans for this. I really didn't expect this to happen, but I like where it's going.
Oh, I got
Okay.
Is it? Oh, see, it's 11:29, not 11:30. Idiot.
Piece of shit.
All right. We're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut it here with David tied to the table, half circumcised. The people of the Tar Patrol are attempting to save David. This is like the episode before the season finale in an anime, right? Where like all the plot threads are converging, but nothing is being resolved yet. And next episode is gonna be where everything is resolved. You guys are gonna kill the necromancer. You're gonna save David. You're gonna give him his foreskin back, maybe.
We're gonna find all the other people that are just like dead in the cave.
Yeah, they don't matter. They're
They don't really, but still.
They're not player characters.
Yeah, you're right.
Last episode.
Okay, so
next
what's
campaign.
happening next?
Yeah, Matthew's going home, but I have to drive him home, so I can't stay. Do I want to save changes to a net.pdf? Sure. Fucking garbage. Stupid ass. Adobe Acrobat. Get out of here. Alright.
Oh, wait, so we're already stopping?
Yeah, I mean, you say already. We've been doing this for like 2.5 hours. It's not that bad.
That's not that long.
Yeah, usually sessions go 3 to 4 hours. This was 2.5. It's on the short side. What do you want?
Damn.
What about that one session that we did that was 8 hours at your house?
Yeah, we don't talk about that. That one sucked.
Or what about all those sessions at Logan's house that are like from like 7 o'clock to like 2 in the morning?
Those didn't actually suck, but that's because that campaign was good. And also, we actually got shit done in that. We didn't just tie people to tables and circumcise them.
It was a necessity.
But hey, at least now we don't have to
need the
have
foreskin
like
to stop
5-hour
magician.
arguments.
Stop streaming.